Welcome to the do this to me, Mike. Okay, mic is up. Mic is up. Morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, it is 7 a.m. It is very early. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I went to wash up, and then now I'm here. Honestly, is this how the EU and ACCs feel when they have to wake up, or like when they have to stay up late to like really odd hours to watch and to catch up with the developer videos, those dev videos that like Honkai Impact, Honkai Zenless Zone Zero, that are timed in such an odd hour for them. Is this how they feel? Oh my god, that's crazy. That is insanity. Sorry, my voice is like that in the morning. It's like raspy. Oh, I should get more water before the. Oh yeah, I really should get more water. Wait, why is it not the Ziyuan song? Okay. Welcome, good morning everyone. By the way, I am like so surprised to see more than one person. That's crazy, honestly. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hoyoverse, Kizukun, Tutor, welcome to the stream. Lian, Pat, Jamorian, hello. Sati, oh my goodness. Nguyen, welcome to the stream. AZ, Ashbell, Jefferson, Blocky, hello. Zero, Marky Poo, welcome. It's Saturday, and I'll let you guys know how normally my Saturday works. I normally sleep around like either 3 or 4 a.m. on a Friday night, or like a Saturday morning, and then I wake up around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. sometimes even 1 p.m. on a Saturday. So hi Esteban, welcome to the stream. So this is very odd hours for me, but I'm excited. I got invited on a podcast that is being hosted by 3 amazing creators. So it's Ezreal, H, and also Josh. So Josh reached out to me and invited me to if I wanted to be on, and I was like, yeah, sure, of course. I immediately accepted. I was like, yes, please. Like, that's such an amazing opportunity, and I would love to talk. And then he's like, yeah, sure, let's find a nice time. And then we kind of like worked it out, and so the perfect time was 7:30 a.m. and I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it. So yeah, it's actually okay. This timing is fine. If only I was like the type of person that woke up like at 6 or 7 a.m. on a Saturday, I would be more ready. My brain would be able to work better. Good morning, Night, welcome to the stream. But I am not. I need to wipe my glasses. Feeling sleepy is okay. It's a Z. Oh my god, it's a ZZZ podcast. Yo, wait, you're actually cooking something here, Kizukun. You cooked with that line. I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, feeling sleepy. It's a triple Z podcast after all. Feeling sleepy is a requirement. Oh, that's so good. That's a good one. So there's gonna be some topics that we'll be talking about. Let me just check my Discord. Alright, I'm just waiting. I already told them that I'm ready, so let them just take their time. All good, no worries about it. Sorry if I yawn. So sorry. Not bad, not bad. It's 8 p.m. Oh my god. Wow, it's 8 p.m. Oh, okay. So it's around like, it's like the Canada, New York LA time. Yeah. I work at like a Canadian firm now actually. So I mean I work normal hours for Malaysia hours, but I'm very aware of like North America, Canada timing because my firm literally 99% of them work in this kind of hour. Except the remote ones that are working in Malaysia. So my hair. I don't want to on the light because in the morning I don't want the shirt to shine. I'm already a bit eepy. I don't want my eyes to get blinded by the light. So how are you guys doing? I gotta say take your time. Did not expect a Kodla stream at this hour, same. Welcome to the stream, Mystical. Waking up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday is terrible. Sis, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. I haven't slept the whole night. I'm going for a bike ride at 6. Wow. Whoa, that's active life there. Oh my goodness. I wish I lived that life where I'm like, you know, going on a bike ride, super active, just chilling. It's also 8 p.m. here. That's perfect timing for you guys, honestly. That's a perfect timing after dinner, chilling on a Friday night, enjoying your Friday night. Maybe going into some without a license. What? Wait, what? It's 4:30 for you, so this is perfect. You just got home for like an hour ago. Wow, 4:30 p.m. Oh, that's an interesting timing. I need to blow my nose. So actually I haven't spoke to some of this except Ezreal. I spoke to him back then when we did a podcast together. It was together with MG and also Nor. Yeah. And then Ezreal wasn't really on the podcast, but he was at the side, like he was helping out with technical stuff. So that's the probably like one of the last times that I went on a podcast, I think. And this is I don't normally go on podcasts, so I might be a bit nervous. So I'm so sorry in advance if I'm shy, because I'm naturally a shy person, especially if like it's two people that I haven't really like oh my god, my voice is oh my voice haven't really spoke to. So but I'm excited to speak with them. I've seen all of their works and I'm excited. I'm a fan, so I'm a bit shy, but let's see how it goes. Let's go on Wuthering Waves. It's 7:30 a.m. Take your time, thank you. That's but like yeah, you're only getting like 1 hour of rest, Abby. Where is Wuthering Waves? Low key, thankfully after this after the podcast I have like I've scheduled with my mom a spa relaxation time, so I can sleep during that time. I'll sleep after the podcast, and then after that I will go to the spa. Like super excited to speak with them. We have some topic. Oh my god, I know it's a Zenless Zone Zero podcast. And I'm going to Wuthering Waves. But it's like because Wuthering Waves just got a new update, so it's like there's a lot of new content, and I'm excited to log in and look at my Cantarella that I just pulled. Something I noticed like Wuthering Waves for the longest time is that I don't know why I always have to go into the game twice. Like it always like, oh, game has updated, exit game, and then go back in. I wonder why can't it just update and then I don't need to go out. After the update I just go back in. Like, why does it have to kick me out of the entire game? It's the only game that does that. It's peak. It is. Okay. Let's do some... Oh, nice. Perfect. Tactical hologram. This is not my Zenless Zone Zero. Wait, I need to heal. I'm the worst person to give you guys, honestly. I really am the worst person. I don't really know what's going on as well, especially in terms of how to build your characters. I just slap whatever is on. Ugh. Yeah, it's a very old MMORPG behavior, right? Right.
Let me be there for everyone.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Let's go collect some stuff. Waking up in the morning to collect some flowers for my wife. Which one is closer? Yeah, this one is closer. There? No. You try. Hi Leon, welcome to the stream. I am pulling for trigger for sure. For sure. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Gravity. Oh my goodness.
Leave it to me.
Hello. No. I have an eye on my Discord just in case they ask me. They let me know whether like it's time to get on. After the patch. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's very old MMORPG behavior. Okay. Is it here? It's right here. Should I initiate contact? Okay.
I am the toughest.
I'm still not used to Arrow Rover. Oh my goodness, so cool.
Sever. Beckon the divine
place.
Sever. Take a breath. I'm right here. Oh, this will be fun.
Love that ENVA. I love that JPVA and CN as well.
Silent surge of deep tides.
Yeah, Wuthering Waves is gonna help me wake up my brain.
Tickles.
Yeah, I do feel a little bit more awake playing Wuthering Waves.
How do you like these?
All good, all good. It's my coffee. I normally drink coffee in the morning, but I then need to go to the toilet. But I don't want to go toilet right now because I have a podcast waiting. So I'm not gonna drink coffee. I'll just drink water. Ooh.
Glad you found them useful.
Nice.
Make it fast.
I love the British accent for Ian voiceover. Same. Oh my goodness, mystical. That is like, I love I love all the accents, all the variation of accents, like Zani's accents. Oh my goodness, it is so enticing. Like it's so, refreshing. It's like breathtaking. So refreshing to hear different accents. Like I don't mind. I'm not saying that. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying that I don't like the accents that we already have. Like the ones that we are used to is like American accents, right? But it's just like, you know, because we are going into a new area, Arena Sita, coffee rules, yeah. New area, Arena Sita. It feels more immersive when you hear different accents. Am I done? There's one more, right? Yeah. There is one more. Okay.
Plan with convention.
The tides have whispered of
think
your
this is-
arrival.
Yeah, I have a lot of these.
The
Lorelei.
tides have whispered of your arrival.
Basic 3 attacks. Basic 3 times and then E and then basic attack spam. Okay. Hi tutor, welcome to the stream. How many times did I cry? I can't remember honestly. A lot. Just make sure to prepare one box of tissues because I used it up during the stream. And I didn't have enough towards the end. So I had to use my sleeve. My cardigan sleeve. So just make sure to prepare like a box. Like this amount will be okay, I think. Like that. Yeah. Have fun, by the way. It's so fun.
Guests of
It's
the
so good.
unkind.
10 out of 10 for me. Pacing, voice acting. Character Tia's voice acting was so
Oh,
good.
this will be fun. Engulfed
Cantarella's Ian
by
is so good as
seas
well.
venom.
Wind calls. Waves
Rover
follow.
speaks a lot
The
this time
wicked
around.
will face judgment.
Oh. Oh, I got. Have a cam set up. If not, I totally forgot to ask about it. Will you possibly have a cam set up? Yes, I do have a cam set up already.
Together we vanish.
Wind calls.
Hi, is it morning then? Yes, it is.
And the toughest
It is. Oh my goodness.
rises.
It's 7:40. Not that bad, honestly. Not that bad.
Hey, that tickles. Surge of riptides. That
Be reduced to cinders.
Get this. No! Changli. I love Changli. She's like, she's so strong. So E and then
The wicked will face.
oh, this will be fun.
I am fine.
she's fine. She's
Make
good.
it fast. Feathers. Take 4.
Try not to put sink
Changli is so strong and so
into
versatile
the
as well.
endless deep.
Yeah, I've been using her as my DPS for like the entire time.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds.
I'm using so good.
Take a breath. And
I'm
let
still
it.
trying to. I'm still struggling to use Cantarella honestly,
That
but
tickles.
you know what? All good as long as I'm doing something with her. Where is Lorelei?
Triumph through sacrifice. Take 4.
Oh, quite the standard of.
Okay, nice. I think this is gonna.
Divine flame. Sever.
Okay. Yes, I did. I managed to get it towards the end of the stream. Yes, I do. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Plan with convention.
The only characters that I have
conquer
weapons
by
for
ingenuity.
is Changli and Cantarella. These two hotties, these two queens that apparently know each other from Mingting and Cantarella. So happy. Oh, bless, we'll do it all through Discord. Oh, okay. Okay, they're ready. Still waiting for Ezreal, but okay guys, be right back. I'm gonna go get water first. Perfect. I'm gonna go get water first, be right back. She has such a smooth voice, I agree. So smooth. Love her voice. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water first. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, this is her signature weapon. Yeah, the weapon is a jellyfish. No, I realize. Yes, it is a jellyfish. So cute. It's adorable. Okay, let me go. Let me tweet out this podcast first. On podcast live. Super excited to super excited to be invited. Super excited and thankful and grateful, I guess. And grateful. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Super excited and grateful to be invited on the PROXY podcast. Starting now. Together Ezra H Josh. Okay. What other emojis should I put? Where is the XD? Where is the XD one? It should be near here. Where is this one? Okay, this one. So I'm grateful to be invited. Oh wait, where's my link? Where's my link? Okay, I found it. Okay. Yeah. Just checking whether I'm doing everything right. Okay. Alright. Okay guys, are you ready to get on? They're all there. It's time to get on the podcast. I'm kinda shy, but I'm excited at the same time. Okay. Alright guys. Extroverted mode on. Let's get on. I need to reduce the music here first though, so that I don't get distracted. Maybe let me turn off Wuthering Waves. Good luck. Thank you. Podcast zKodla time. Gilga, welcome to the stream. Okay, I feel like Stranger Than Paradise is the perfect podcast background. Or like the Persona song. Okay. I'm super shy. Oh my god. Oh, they already tweeted this out. Okay, let me just refresh. And let me repost this as well.
cam at?
I know.
Here we go.
Hello.
Chat. Oh, you're back to normal. Okay.
I need to
Yeah?
fix the. Oh, see.
Oh wait, should I
Okay,
do it
good.
through the streaming thing? So share my screen rather than.
You can, yes.
Because apparently
Yeah, why
the
is this
quality's
quality
better,
still
right?
But
ass?
yes, the quality is better when you
Okay, so let
do
me
it through the share
try
screen.
that capture device.
How do you do that again? Oh,
You go
that's
to
right.
share
Instead of
screen
cam,
and then
instead of cam.
virtual cam.
Devices Elgato virtual cam.
Yeah, and then you have to watch all the streams.
Mhm.
Okay. Hello, Elgato.
Oh, it does it not?
Hello. Hi guys. Sorry, I'm just
Oh,
like
hello.
learning what you guys are doing as well.
Oh, we are
All
just
right.
Good.
being very scuffed.
Okay, I'm gonna also share. Wait, try
Okay.
turn on cam.
Think like that.
Wait, do
There
we do
we
the output type as source? Or
I
Uh,
did it. Yeah, I did it as like the one that's the tab on the very right.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
So share screen and there's like 3 top tabs.
Oh, not that part. I'm talking about on the actual virtual camera, like on the output type. Are you doing scene or source?
Scene.
Oh. Oh yeah, scene.
Okay, let me.
Right. Why is this?
Okay, wait, I need to do this so I'm not just staring.
Is it
at
on
myself.
my screen that's like super?
Too big on the screen.
Oh no,
Shit.
it's okay. There you go.
How do
Oh,
I-
you guys
how
are
do I-
sharing your screen instead. Okay.
Wait, I want to.
Yeah, because the quality turns out to be a little bit better because we have nitro.
Wait, how do I?
Okay, but how are you guys sharing your screen? But it's like your
do I-
webcam. What the?
Oh yeah. So do you have OBS?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Have you ever used the virtual cam feature?
How do I?
Oh wait, I think at one point.
Okay. I can walk you through it easy if you need.
Oh wait, I think I know what to do. Okay, pause. Let me see first. Okay, let me see. Activate. Wait, there's a button. Just start virtual camera.
Yup. It just would choose whichever scene. So just like make a scene of just legit your camera only, and then just pop that sucker in.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me do that.
Mm-hmm.
Scene.
Oh, I need to turn my own camera off. Hold on. There we go.
Share my screen. OBS virtual camera. Let me see whether I'm doing it right.
You're all good. Okay. Let me also.
Oh, wait, Codlas is still loading for me. Is it for you guys as well?
Yeah, mine is
Hold
loading
on,
for
I'm
me
trying
too.
to see.
And pop that.
What? Oh, this.
There we go. The new Discord update did not make this easy.
I know.
I forgot about that.
Wait, no, we literally have. But you know when you call someone in a group call that's not a server, and then it shows up, because you know how before at the top it would show like everyone's icon in the call, right? And then you have the regular
Yeah.
buttons. Now it sticks the icons in like the top left corner above the UI. It's so scuffed.
See, here's what I'm confused about. How do you still have your camera at 1080p? Both Ages and mine are at 720. But I have
no.
the setting.
Oh, yours is 1440, 60 FPS on mine.
Yeah, yours is 1440
Oh, is that what
for
it's
me.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine's
really?
720.
I'm
Oh, it's
720, 30
720
FPS.
for Age and me, but yours is
No,
10,
yours is
whatever,
1080
dude.
60 FPS for me.
I guess. Okay. They're lying to us.
As long as it's working. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
look
yeah,
60
yeah.
FPS to me, but maybe it is.
I don't know why mine's
Okay.
not working. I already turned on the virtual camera.
And then, did you choose the share your screen as the virtual OBS camera?
That's why
Share
it looks
screen
so
as
shitty,
the
chat.
OBS virtual, the capture device, right? OBS virtual camera.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah, I'm doing it.
yes.
So
There
capture
we
device,
go.
OBS virtual camera. And then...
that was a
Oh.
little, that was a little
So
close.
I can't do that, so I have to do this.
Let me know if that helps a little bit.
Oh my goodness, how are you
Kodla.
guys doing it so well? Oh my god.
No, I mean this is our sixth podcast, so don't worry.
Don't
Maybe I
worry.
have to do that
The
again.
first few times, it was
Write it down
so
real quick.
scuffed.
But on your OBS,
let's
your
go
camera's
through
showing up perfectly fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we set the OBS virtual
First of all,
cam to a scene
chat,
of just
do
our
not
camera,
call
and
other
then
people stupid
I
and
think
annoying
from
when
there
they're
it,
just
it
saying their
Oh,
opinions.
just
just
your
the share.
If
camera.
they don't like it, that's fine.
yeah. So the scene of
If they
that
didn't like the
camera,
epilogue, that's
Okay.
totally fine.
you should be able to set it
There's no reason
as
to shit on each other for it.
Alright,
The
just
ri-
that
the writing
camera.
was a little
Done.
messy.
yeah. So
Dialogue,
output
so
type
it
is
was really-
scene, and then whichever scene that you set as just that camera window
Whatever,
to
you know what I'm
share.
trying to say.
Okay,
It's
and then
all
when
good.
you
It's
share
Essentially.
all good.
when you share your
We can
screen,
leave it to a
we
different
select
discussion.
capture device, right?
Any lore questions that you guys have, I have seen you guys are dropping them.
It should
I
be
will answer them
capture
in a different
device,
stream 'cause we're not
correct,
gonna be,
guys?
like, specifically
Or is
Here,
it
hold on,
like-
let me
this
double
stream. I
check.
know we did a
Or is it
There, no,
screen?
but, yeah, just
Because there's an application screen
Right,
and
yeah.
capture device.
be nice.
application screen
Have
and
the
capture.
podcast
Yeah,
protect
capture device,
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
and then
You've been
it
around.
should be your OBS virtual camera.
Okay, OBS virtual
Half the
camera.
podcast is tech support.
It's true though. It is.
Okay, I'm trying now.
Oh, do we
Oh.
have it? It's loading
Oh.
for me.
Why does it keep loading?
We're so close.
Where is it? Oh my god.
If anything, it's okay to directly turn on your camera. I think that should be fine too, but just the quality dips a little bit. Or it
Oh
tends
no.
to sometimes.
Okay, let me try that. First turn on camera.
Yeah, we can try that. We have it on. It seems like it's turning on. I think maybe we might have.
Okay, let me see whether my cam works.
Yeah.
I think I have to deactivate the one on OBS first.
Yeah. It's confusing. I still don't really know how the virtual camera.
It depends on like where
Like,
your
we set up the
camera
first time.
specifically.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like, because certain applications will take
Inputting?
priority. So
Oh wait, my cam works.
okay.
Like you guys can see me. right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, there we
Oh,
go.
oh, hello.
Hello. Oh my
Yay.
goodness.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm just
There we
gonna
go.
share the Discord. Like, I'm just gonna pop out Discord. I'm gonna share it on OBS.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and then like do the show non-participants, and then turn on the eye for each of us, just to make sure that we're all popped up
Okay.
for your screen. Cause yeah.
Got it. And then overlay.
To answer the question quickly, I think you know we talked about it when Ashkai was on that one
Tech
podcast.
supports the tradition, of course. Of course.
I think it's a possibility
Wait,
that
I need to
Professor
close my door,
RK
hold
could
up.
be the creator, but I don't think it will be. But I mean, the opportunity for that to be the case is technically there, with like time shenanigans.
Is that your running animation?
Whatever, it's a possibility.
Yes. you know, like this is my whys.
Nice.
That is my
I saw
bell.
I saw people doing the bell one. They were like,
Yeah, the bell one
Yeah.
goes crazy. Yeah, that's a great bell.
"Yeah!"
That's a
Okay.
fantastic bell, actually. Good
Very
stuff.
impressive.
Okay, yes, I'm sharing it.
That's some high
Haha.
skill.
All right, cool.
Okay, how do you guys
Let's go.
like?
Oh,
Okay, wait. I need
let me-
to. How do you guys do like an overlay where everyone has the same exact size of the screen except because like now it's just me.
Oh,
Oh,
so you
Uh,
have to. Are you like looking at our cams?
Yeah, but you guys are like small.
Oh, we're on the bottom,
Okay,
right?
so-
Yeah.
Bottom and small.
Yeah.
On the bottom, the dot. There's more options, and then you uncheck the box that says show
Oh.
non-video participants.
Show non-video.
And then
partic-
it'll only show like the ones that you're looking at. Have video.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yes, that's
Yes,
perfect.
yes.
Oh my
There
god.
we go.
I got it.
Gotcha.
Yay!
I helped.
Let's go, Age.
amazing.
I
The
got
character
it.
development is insane.
Okay,
Let's
this is
go.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready from my end. All looks good. Also, there's this one sound. Are you guys hearing it as well? There's like,
Is that buzzing sound? I think it's
Ah.
from me, Loki.
Oh, is it?
Oh, so because we're streaming, there's some times that it'll do that. If you just right click on everyone's like thing and put their stream volume to 0, then that should go away.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's probably mine.
Oh,
Last
wait,
time it was
hold up.
mine, right?
My
Oh
I
my
think
god.
last time it was
Yeah,
yours.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, y'all are right.
I'm sorry, I don't know why it does that.
Okay. I mean,
Hello?
I did it for everyone. I don't know whose one is it, but like, yeah, it's gone now. Yay.
Yeah, as long as it's
Yeah,
gone. Yeah,
it's
that's.
probably mine.
I think it was
That's-
low
that's
key was
funny.
me.
Gone.
Hold up.
Oh really? Last time it was me, so I don't know.
Oh, the
It's gone.
right.
buzzing, the buzzing.
Right. Yeah. The buzzing. Yeah.
Okay.
Is everybody settled in?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello, gamers. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Proxy podcast. Give it up, everybody. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Amazing.
We got here 6 episodes.
That's crazy.
I thought we would have imploded by
Episode
2 or
2.
3. Maybe.
We're still going strong.
Yay.
Anyways, my name is Josh. I'm the host of yours truly, the Proxy podcast. Let's introduce our other co-host, starting with the person up top of me, Age.
Oh, hello, I'm Age. Lovely to meet you guys. Oh, and then right, introductions.
Yeah.
Sorry, 6th
Yeah,
episode,
yeah.
still scuffed. But yeah, hi, I'm Age, AGEKK on most social media platforms. I am a Gacha gamer, story reactor to Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999, and I post covers sometimes and sing on YouTube as well. It's lovely to meet you all. How's it going?
Yo.
I like how at this point it's probably easier for you to say to which gacha game you don't play. List so many.
Hey, there's only 4, okay? I'm
Yeah,
being.
And then our guest, would you
No,
like to
we'll
introduce
start with
yourself
you.
next?
No. We got you. We got you.
Guest last?
Yeah. Add that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the guest for
goodness.
last.
I can't believe it. Yes,
I'm
my name
fine.
is Azrael Vanity. I stream Zenless, mostly lore, but literally everything about Zenless. There's very little of that game that I do not stream. And then soon, variety. I've said that every single podcast, and technically I haven't done it, but we did
No,
stream
we
Repo
have.
last night.
We did
Right.
right.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did do
yeah.
Repo. But yes, the variety is coming. I actually, at the start of next month, I think I'm gonna do a challenge of trying to stream every single day, for like
Ooh.
a month or longer. We'll see
Ooh.
how that goes, because I want to try to lock in.
That's cool.
But yeah, I stream on YouTube and Twitch. You can find me there.
Mm-hmm.
And now to introduce our very special guest, coming all the way thousands of miles away, actually. Let us welcome in zKodla.
Hello.
Welcome to the
Hi
Proxy
everyone.
podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me to the Proxy podcast. I'm so excited to be here. I'm zKodla. I'm from Malaysia. So it's actually really early. It's like 8 a.m. right now. But all
Yeah.
good. I'm super excited to speak with you guys. I've seen all of your content already. And I am a fellow content creator. I do gacha, basically the same thing as you guys, like gacha videos. I stream predominantly Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero as well, Genshin a little bit if I have time, Wuthering Waves and a bit if I have time as well, but mostly Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Earlier on I streamed on Twitch and then I switched on to YouTube. So very rarely I will be streaming on Twitch, but most of the time I'll be on YouTube. And yeah, very excited to be here. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you for
joining. I've been wanting to
coming.
talk to you for so long. We've
you.
interacted through messages, but I don't think we've ever been in a VC before.
Yeah, I think I told my chat that the last time I went on a podcast was the podcast that I went on with MG and Nor, and you were there too. Actually, I think you were the tech support. I think so.
Was I at the tech support?
I think so. If
Or
I'm not-
maybe I was.
I
I
don't
was tech support for a
remember.
couple. But yes,
I
I
think
do.
so.
I did watch the episode. I know I watched the episode with you.
I'm not entirely sure. There was someone that was tech support. Maybe it was someone else. Then I thought it was you. But yeah, that was the last time I went on a podcast. So
it happens. that was a good
really long
podcast,
time.
though.
Yeah. It's been a long time. So yeah, thank you for reaching out and inviting me on. Yay.
We have a
Glad to
lot
have
to
you
talk
here.
about. We have a lot to talk about. And talking about it a while ago, because you said, hey, shout out to Nor. we had a podcast. Was that an HI3 podcast or?
Oh yeah. It was a Honkai Impacted podcast. I don't remember what we talked about, but we just kind of.
You definitely talked about Durandal a lot.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. It was a lot of Durandal.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
I think it was
Durandal-
Durandal's birthday, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was. It was like early in the year. So we spoke about like the new patch update. We spoke about Rita as well, I think.
Yeah.
We kind of like went on off a tangent, but it was a fun podcast. Yeah. We just kind of vibed, yapped, went off the topic, but it went on very smoothly. So
Yeah.
Sounds
You
familiar.
mentioned HI3 is your first game, right?
yes. Yeah, that's my first it's not really my first game that I like gacha game that I played from Hoyoverse. It was actually
Yeah.
Genshin Impact. And then after that then after that like so after Mondstadt we went to Liyue, and then Zhongli would give you some clues about the next nation, right? Inazuma. So then he spoke about the Archon being like Raiden Mei. And then everyone's like, oh my god, that's from Honkai Impact. And then me being from Genshin Impact, I was like, who is this girl? Like, why is she causing such havoc around the community regarding like Raiden Mei? So then I went on to check how she looked like. And okay, I was like, damn, Raiden Mei looks like this from Honkai Impact. I'm like,
That's
alright,
crazy.
I better go check it out. So then I checked out the game, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's play the game. And then after that, I went on Twitch. I think that was like COVID time, December 2020. So I realized like there was pretty little like female streamers. And I was like, you know what? It's COVID. I just graduated. I have a lot of time on my hands. Let me just try out Twitch streaming. And yeah, here I am. I guess, yes.
Amazing. Let's go. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
trying it out. It definitely worked. That's crazy. I thought you had started HI3 like way before that. I did not expect you to have played Genshin first and then went to HI3.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think I kind of like. I stumbled upon Honkai Impacted a little bit before Genshin Impact. You know, like sometimes you go on like comic cons, and then you just see like a Honkai Impacted pop up. I think normally, what I think when I see this game is like, oh my god, it's like waifu game, and I'm like, I didn't really have that much expectation, but I'm thankful that I tried it out. So yeah, I always had the impression like, oh, you know, waifu game. Yeah, then the lore
Now
kind
you're a
of
waifu
hit.
enjoyer.
The Lord does
Yeah.
it.
I'm like, yo, what the chapter 9 hit? And I was like, oh shit. Okay, wait, by the way, like, I think I know that Ezreal plays Honkai Impact. H and Josh, do you guys play Honkai Impact?
No, I don't. But I know
All
like
good,
a
all
little
good.
bit of the lore because I
just
was
didn't want to
looking up
accidentally
some
spoil.
of the...
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry.
Okay, so Age, you haven't played any?
No, but honestly, if you guys, I know like a little bit of lore, particularly some of the lore pertaining to the Flame Chasers, and then because of Amphorius from Star Rail.
Yeah.
So I know like a little bit here and there, but you guys, if you guys want to talk about it, don't worry about me. Even if you say spoilers, I'll probably forget it by the time I end up ever playing it. So
Yeah, that memory loss also does me. Like
Understandable.
anytime I get spoiled on something, I could be like, I'll just wait 2 weeks and I'll completely forget.
Forget about it. Out of context as well.
yeah, exactly.
For me, I've only played a little bit, and you know, again, when you mentioned Nor, I actually met Nor through another acquaintance, and it wasn't only till about like that was 2 years ago, and then about a year and a half ago, Nor was like, okay, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna play chapters 8, 9, and 10.
Huh? Only those chapters?
No, I obviously I had to do the other chapters first.
Oh,
but then,
okay.
Yeah, they wanted me they wanted me to stream 8, 9, and 10. Just because, you know, those are that's the more impactful
Yes,
chapters.
yes,
I won't spoil. I won't
the
say too
story?
much. That's where I feel like a lot of HI3 fans like really kind of like, you know, say their love for HI3 really began, because, you know, I think the first few chapters kind of set up
Yeah.
that particular point in which the whole story kind of evolves from.
Yeah.
So, hey.
So
I
what do you
mean-
think? Do you continue? I don't understand.
We're not gonna talk about it. Don't stop at my account.
Okay. For those of you who are not acquainted with HI3, you get to meet a bunch of
Girls,
officers and students
Valkyries.
and such, Valkyries and such. From it's Shixel, correct? Is that how
Yeah.
you pronounce it? Shixel?
Mhm.
Right.
Mm.
So you go through a bunch of missions, and you figure out the history of the Hershers and what they are. You learn about certain cores, certain powers, power dynamics between certain factions that want to
Yeah.
get a hold of said power. And then you get to this very, very climactic moment where definitely a lot of Hoyoverse enjoyers understand the lore around Murata Himeko or the Himekos across the Hoyoverse. And this is a moment where, you know,
So
she
the
makes
right.
a very decisive
Right of passing.
you know, choice. Yeah. And also has a killer soundtrack too.
Oh
Yes.
yeah!
So
Oh my
come
Oh
on.
goodness.
yeah, I've heard
Yes.
some of the.
Yes, it
I've heard
does.
some of the music.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's
That
like
shit
Anchor
slaps.
is so good. Yeah, exactly. It slaps. It really, really slaps. Yeah, exactly. So Honkai Impacted after I think before I started Honkai Impacted, I read the manga and all that, the visual novels as well. I'm like, okay, I'm kinda like locked in already. Let's try the game. Chapter 1, okay, like pretty happy go lucky. Chapter 2, okay, you know. And then chapter 3 is like, okay, someone dies. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I wouldn't say who
They
dies,
throw
but
you in the deep end.
Yeah.
someone dies in chapter 3 and I'm like, wait, that's kind of fast. And like this person just got introduced, you know, and like this person has quite a big stake. And then I'm like, oh, whoa, that's quite intense. And then chapter 4 is pretty chill. Chapter 5 starts ramping up. 6, 7, 8. And then yeah, like exactly what you say, Josh. So 8, 9 is really like where it solidifies the stake in Honkai Impacted. And you just know that like, okay, this story, they are like serious about it. Because like the animated shots, we have animated shots, and then like the OST hits, and then I think that's like where I know that okay, you know, I'm really locked in. I was already locked in from chapter 1, but chapter 9 just gave me such a perspective on how the story like I trust the storytelling so much, and I just know that I'm in for the ride. Yeah, until now, I guess. Yep. I'm just waiting for the next patch for the next chapter update.
Yeah, that chapter really is the lock-in moment of HI3.
Yeah, it is.
You hopped on the train and haven't been off since.
Yes, exactly. I haven't been off since.
But I wanted to ask, because we're on the conversation of HI3, do we have like a particular either moment or character that we really resonate with in HI3? And this is a question for the two HI3 you know, enjoyers, not the tourists over here.
All good. All good. I mean, I can
Maybe,
go
like, 3
first.
characters, I think.
Yeah, you go first.
I think, I mean, with my 8 a.m. brain, there's a lot of moments that made me really, really resonate with like all the like not all, but like the most of the characters in Honkai Impact. One of them definitely is Kiana's growth, and that was during chapter 25. So we started off with like a really playful, happy-go-lucky, kind of childish Kiana Kaslana, which is like, I would say she's the main character, one of the main characters for sure. She has a very strong role in Honkai Impact. So we started off with this like, yeah, very chill girl that has been through like a lot of despair, a lot of pain throughout like her Valkyrie life. She has one goal. She just like wants, at the start, she wants to be the #1 top Valkyrie in Shixal. And then there's so many things that happen, like a lot of like her loved one passed, and she found out about like her true self, and what happened to the people that passed. Indirectly, she caused one of them, which made her almost want to kill herself, which was like, whoa. When one of the, I think chapter like
Wow.
10 or something, chapter 11, she went through like a tragedy, post traumatic moment where she almost like wanted to shoot herself, and I was like, whoa, wait, I gotta check again. Honkai Impact is a rated what game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
The
really.
story got dark.
The story got
It did.
really
It got
dark.
very dark.
Yes, I remember I was playing that chapter on my bed. At that moment, I haven't started streaming yet, and I literally had to like stop for a while. I'm like, whoa, I was not expecting
Yeah,
this.
that one shot, I know exactly what shot you're talking about.
Yeah, that one shot, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I already knew that they were very serious, but like Hoyoverse was serious. MiHoYo is serious about Honkai Impact, but during that time, I was like, okay, so they are not shy to discuss like deep topics like this. So I'm just giving you guys a preface of like why the growth in chapter 25 was so important, because like chapter 25, she accepted the hardships in her life, and then she used it to grow further, and you know, she comes into terms with the passing, the grief, and seeing her grow so much, like becoming such a mature person, saving lives. Basically, like she reached the pinnacle of what could be a Valkyrie, and seeing so many people standing beside her, supporting her as well. Like it's very real. For I know that this, like, oh, her shots, okay, in real life there's no like superpower and all that, but there's one element in Honkai Impact that is so like humanifying, like it's so human, is that like they show the vulnerabilities of the main protagonist. It's not like, oh, she just aura farms the entire time. She has vulnerabilities. Yeah. She's not 24/7 Sang Jinwoo. I'm just kidding. I like solo leveling. I like solo leveling. It's just that like, yeah, Honkai, Kiana Kaslana, I think that's why whenever like Kiana is mentioned, even like, you know, Honkai Star, if there's like a potential like, oh, finality, oh my god, Kiana, everyone has such soft spot for Kiana, because she's such a dear character in everyone's heart. She started off, you know, not perfect, imperfect, but she has this line where I think like resonates with a lot of people as well. I will end this imperfect world the way that I want to. And wow, even saying that makes me emotional. Yeah. So yeah, Kiana's growth, I think, really impacted my life. It makes me like, you know, if there's any hardships, you will be fine. You just have to, you know, be positive and stay strong, and you'll be fine. So yeah, I don't want to yap too much, but Kiana's role in Honkai Impact definitely resonates a lot with me. There are other moments as well for other characters like Mei, Durandal, for sure. Those are my two top characters in Honkai Impact.
And you can see behind.
You can see behind the
As
Taiki
they
Bakurans.
should be as well, yes.
Yeah, they're like my anchors. But yeah, Kiana, I would say, I think everyone can relate to, every Honkai Impacted player can relate to, is what makes us like she made the story so real and like very realistic. Yeah. And also up to this day, Everlasting Flames is one of the animated shots from Honkai Impact. Like I think you guys have heard Everlasting Flames, Shattered Samsara. Final Lesson is a very popular one that everyone speaks about. Yeah, Final Lesson. And yeah, Everlasting Flames is like my top one animated shot. It always makes me feel emotional seeing how much Kiana has grown from just like a, oh my god, it's like, I think that there's one line in chapter happy-go-lucky, super happy-go-lucky. Literally, like the lines that she say in chapter 1 is so, you just know like, oh my god, this girl is very chill. She has a best friend called Raiden Mei, and at one point in chapter 1, she's like, oh my god, it's been 100,000 seconds that I haven't been with you, Mei, and that you just know that she's just like very chill girl. And then chapter 25, she's like, okay, I'm gonna save all of you guys. Like, whoa. Very, very different maturity levels, which is like watching your daughter grow up, really. I think that's like, the perfect the perfect metaphor to call it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, surprise, surprise. My answer is literally not any different at all. I was going to directly mention again, I didn't remember if it was chapter 10 or chapter 11, but the moment when Kiana is going through just like straight if you looked up the definition of depression, it literally just said Kiana. And so that's like that shot that you mentioned where yes, she did become suicidal during those chapters, and when I did see that moment like come on screen, that shot, it was the same thing where I'm like, wow, like we are not, this isn't just some, like this is a mobile game.
Yeah.
But we're covering like such
Deep topics.
insane deep topics, and that was also like it's such a small thing, but the fact that that's one of the few chapters where like if you failed, there was a special cutscene in that mission
Yeah.
where you like actually lost.
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the story
I
was
think
like
this was-
actually just like over at that point technically.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, like seeing that, because I think I was pretty trash at the game. I think I did actually fail. Or
like a
actually
black
no, because it
screen.
wasn't really skill based. It was you had to manage the meter, and I didn't manage it correctly.
Yeah.
And I failed, and I got that thing, and I was like, what do you mean? But yeah, like you said, with Kiana's just entire character arc of really being able to see, it is like watching your daughter grow up, going through her happy-go-lucky phase, experiencing reality, and then
Mhm.
learning how to cope with reality. And especially knowing not just Kiana's character arc, but how she interacts with Mei and May's past, and how she helped Mei through those kind of situations and then had to go through it herself.
Mhm.
And while she was going through it, was also pushing Mei like away. Like she tried to take it all alone,
Yeah.
which was very I don't want to say hypocritical, but hypocritical of the way that she was trying to help Mei during during her moments. But yeah, that also just makes it very, like you said, realistic. They do
Yeah.
feel like real characters, and these character arcs didn't happen within months. Like these were not written super fast. You had to, it was throughout years that you got to see these characters develop, and it was just really sick. That's one of Honkai Impact 3's like biggest strengths as opposed to the other Hoyo games, is how deep the actual character interactions
I agree.
go. And that's one of the reasons why I like Zenless so much, is because they are actually fleshing out characters a lot more than, let's say, like Genshin Impact,
And BS
for
rank.
example. But yeah, MBS rank, Billy S rank coming soon. But yeah. So yeah, HI3 goated. I am behind. I have not. Yeah, I did the first chapter of part 2, and then I haven't been able to play since then. But I have seen some screenshots that make me really want to get back into it.
your time,
So I
no
need to
worries about
catch
it.
up soon. Yeah.
Yeah, so someone in my chat is like, yeah, the meter basically meant how much her share of the void had control over her, and yeah, you will have lost if you couldn't manage Kiana's void drifter meter. Yep, you would have gotten a
Yep.
cutscene where it's like you died, and then like, oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Because Kiana's the main character.
Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally like lose control.
Yes,
and
you
then
literally lose
It
control.
just tells you in text, it's like, yeah, the world's gone. It's gone. It's
Yeah.
over. It's done. So
You failed.
Yeah, it was pretty like, oh wow, like what you say, like, oh, like as a gacha game, I didn't have like, I think because after Genshin Impact, I kind of hopped on to Honkai Impact, and then because I was like waiting for Genshin Impact's update, so that like while waiting for Inazuma, like the next patch, waiting post Liyue completion, I went to Honkai Impact, and because like Liyue and Mondstadt was nice, but I haven't gotten like the real like the depth of how the story can be from a Hoyoverse game. So then when I got it from Honkai Impact, I was like, whoa, yeah, this is intense storytelling here.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not scared. We are not scaring y'all.
Oh no, not at
Please
all.
play it.
Please play it.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of
They're so.
yes, they're so
Go
good.
go.
There's a bunch
Yeah.
of happy moments as well. Yeah, the events.
There is,
It's always
there
like
is.
the story sometimes can be like, oh, very intense, and then when you play the side events, it's like, yo, super fun. We are going through like a restaurant city moment or something. Yeah.
Well, that reminds me of, because I haven't played it, but I have seen some content, and then I remember seeing on Twitter people were saying how I think some of the male characters in Honkai 3rd, they have like these really serious stories. They're like really powerful and stuff, and then they had that like the idol like dancing singing collab thing. They have these really goofy kind of side
Yes, they have a lot of
alter
goofy.
events that
Yeah, there
get
are
to
some pretty
showcase
goofy
these really
events.
fun sides.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't played Honkai 3rd myself, but I can totally relate in terms of liking these types of stories, because even though it's set in a super fantastical world that isn't, based in reality, of course, Valkyries, things like these, they don't exist in our reality for the most part in the way that they do there. But at the same time, I love it so much when stories kind of delve into just, the human emotion, right? Clearly, the way that you guys are describing Kiana's arc, you get to see this person develop through these hardships. And even though we don't have the same hardships that she has, we can still definitely relate and apply the hardships that she has to our everyday lives. These feelings of insecurity, of loss, of longing, and it can just really resonate with people. So I really do love it when stories get darker, and I do wish that a lot more gacha games would head in that direction, in the sense of being willing to address these dark topics, which is why I actually really like some of the new Zenless story, because it does kind of delve into these harsher realities and really is not willing to, they're willing to basically go and into these dark parts of humanity and just show us just how troublesome it can be, or just how harsh it is, because not everything is sunshine and rainbows, and not everything can be glossed over and kind of packaged in this nice little box. You do have to deal with these really, really rough parts of life too. So
like there's no
you
pure, there's no bad or good. There's always a gray area, that you always have to think about it in a more realistic manner. It's not pure, okay, this is good, this is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really
if you
quickly,
don't have the bad
because
days, you don't know what the good days are.
no, that's it, 100%. No, but age segueing a little bit into Zenless Zone Zero.
I got you.
Are we, yeah. Kodla, are we caught up with the ZZZ stories and stuff?
Yes, I've just completed the 1. Okay, is it 1.7? 1.6, right? Yeah, it's 1.6. I just completed 1.6 story a few weeks ago. It's now at this point it's kind of rusty in my head, but I still grasp what happened because I just finished Wuthering Waves. I saw Age finishing Wuthering Waves new story earlier today, so my brain is more to I think it's just the frequency. What's that? Familiarity? Not familiarity. Frequency bias.
Recency bias.
Recency bias. Yeah. But
yeah.
yes, I've completed it. But I may need you guys' help, in some of the lore. Maybe I forgot.
A few reminders here and there.
But when you mention hardships and then that's why Zenless Zone Zero, there were some topics in my head already popping up regarding those hardships, especially in Envy's story. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about Envy's story specifically and how dark they went with it.
Do we have any standout points? Was the next question from that story, because funny enough, talking about the lore bits that you were a little bit shaky with, we had a whole lore podcast in episode 5 that I was just like
yeah, I think with Ashikai,
I was like a little
right?
student in the back, just
Yeah. I think I saw that because I was looking at all of your proxy podcasts, and then I saw there was one that you did a few weeks ago, and you guys already spoke about 1.6. So I was like, wait, oh my goodness, are they gonna talk about it again? Because I'm okay, so I was wondering whether that topic is off already, So I'm like, hey, I do want to talk about it. So yeah.
Oh, no
What's
worries.
your
We
favorite
just
part?
went really, really deep into the lore of not just
Yeah.
1.6, but the overall Zenless lore.
Yeah, the
in
whole
podcast.
world building. We may have gone a little over the top with it, but yeah.
So yeah, we can definitely
we
talk
could,
about more 1.6 focused things today. So no worries about that.
What was the question again, Josh?
your impressions and what was your favorite standout part?
Okay. Envy's story was great. But I was taken aback by the organ trafficking.
Yes.
Not in a oh my god, in a whoa, that's the same feeling as what I got when I came across chapter 10X, the one where Kiana was suicidal, and I was like, whoa, okay, Hoyoverse gets you where you have this broad vision of Zenless Zone Zero. A lot of people say it's Gunner game. Until now, I don't really know what's Gunner, but happy-go-lucky, oh my god, look at Bernice, her music video and all that, super happy. But sometimes we overlook how like Zenless Zone Zero is actually set in like a post-apocalyptic world, and everyone, I feel like a lot of the characters have gone through some form of traumatic experience, and one of them being in Ambi's story. Twiggy was her name, one of Ambi's clones, and like the different experiences that they had, Ambi being able, I mean, Ambi didn't have like such amazing experience as well, but like post when Nicole found her, like found her treasure, she has begun to enjoy her life more. Like she found her love for burgers and all that, and then Twiggy coming in, literally telling her, "Wow, that's amazing. Sadly, I didn't have that life. I got my organs taken out from me. I didn't even have anesthesia, so I could feel the pain." And I was like, "Wow, Zenless, not only did you like slap us with the organ trafficking, but you also make us like feel really, really bad. Like the heart-wrenching moment when she's like, you could feel it, and then like and the voice acting, oh my goodness, was so good.
Oh,
it was so immersive. Yeah, it was spectacular.
Yes. Yeah.
So, that part, I mean, I can't say like I resonate with it, right? I mean, like, I didn't have the experience out there, like, you know, but I have watched movies that spoke about organ trafficking, and it's a really real thing, especially in Southeast Asia. There are some countries that really have a lot of like notorious gangs like doing this kind of stuff. So having that being exposed and like spoken about in a gacha game really speaks to how gacha game story has developed today. And it ended off sad as well. Like it ended off, it's a closure, for Twiggy. And you know, sometimes I am embracing the fact that like they don't have to always have like a super happy ending where like this person gets an arc, a redemption arc, like they go through happiness in life again, but they just like kind of end off like this is reality. Sometimes they don't get a chance in life anymore. So then that's basically why I enjoyed Andy's story so much. It's not my favorite for sure. Like maybe it's top 2, maybe it's number 2, because up until now Harumasa still like takes the cake. Harumasa's story.
Harumasa's is so good.
Yeah,
I love
Harumasa's
Harumasa's story.
Yeah. Towards the end, like we were ranking, we're like, oh my god, it's so good. It's like 9 out of 10. But my chat was asking me, oh, but is it number 1? I'm like, number 1 in terms of story, like companion story, it would still have to be Harumasa. But MB's story, well, it was really good. I'm thankful that I did that before 1.6 story, because I don't know why they didn't like in the dev stream they don't have to like really explicitly mention it, but like if the devs have mentioned slightly, like just in their special program, like, oh, you know, proxies, it'd be great if you start MB story before 1.6, but there was no heads up. I could only get it from Twitter where people were saying like, oh, Azra, I think I saw your tweet. You're like, hey guys. I saw it. Yeah, perfect. Because like I actually already scheduled 1.6 story, and then after I will play NB story. And then I saw that, and then like I saw, and then like people were saying, oh yeah, you should definitely play NB story first. And then when I played 1.6, I was like, damn, I'm so glad I played NB story first.
I know. I'm so glad chat told me, because on the day that I was gonna play 1.6. Every single time a new update comes out, I always do main story first, and then I do the agent story after.
Yeah, same.
And so on the day, like I started a new thing where I don't stream the story like when it drops. I do it the day after. That way other people can play it first. Which I'm glad I did. Because anyway, I was at work and I had scheduled that night to do the main story. And then everyone was like, yo, you need to do Anby's agent story first. And I was like, no, I already scheduled the main story for tonight. And I didn't want to wait any longer, because the longer I wait, the higher chance of me getting spoiled.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
so I asked my boss, I was like, let me leave, please. Like, can I leave early? And he let me leave early. So I went home, instead of at 5:30, I went home at 12, got lunch, and then came home and started streaming at like 1 p.m. Finished Anby's agent story, worked out, took a shower, and then streamed again for the entire 1.6 main story. So we did all of it in one night.
I think I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw your schedule stream. And then after that, like, there was like, then suddenly, oh, you are streaming earlier. I'm like, oh, okay, he's streaming the NB story already. But yeah, exactly what you mean. It's
Yeah.
like I
And then
always
once I did the
stream.
main story, I knew. I
Yes.
was glad that I did it.
I always stream main story first and then only like even for 1.5 I streamed the main story first and then only Harumasa. So this time I'm just like okay, let me just do that as well. But wow, like thankfully because when I played 1.6 there were so many like times where they're just and then like the organ trafficking and I'm like
Yeah.
wow. I can just imagine if I played that first I'll be like what the organ what now?
What do you
and
mean
to
organ
be
trafficking?
fair,
Where did this
like
come from?
they did have the internet posts that you could read before you go into the story, but there's two things that are bad about that. One is who reads those, like in the normal player base, right? Like,
Yeah.
chat. Do you actually who actively in chat goes and reads the new internet posts before you do the story? Probably not that many. And then two, like. That if you did read the internet post, it would give you a little bit of like, oh, there's some Oregon stuff happening soon, or happening now. But if you didn't do the NB agent one, like you're missing out on so much context, like knowing what they're talking about and not just organs. When those things come up, then it's like, I don't know, it just hits harder,
Exactly.
and you
It's
can like
also
tie things
interconnected.
together better.
Yeah, especially when NB like faced like that guy. I don't remember his name, but he was like the that dude that was who Twiggy was being funded by. That one like
Hartman.
Hartman. Yeah, exactly, Hartman. So like knowing the gravity of the situation for NB, if I didn't play NB story, I would just be like, oh, okay, NB probably doesn't really know Hartman and stuff. But knowing that like, okay, so like, hey, NB, like you know how much it means to her because then like you got the context from NB's story regarding Twiggy and then what happened in the lab and all that. So then yeah, exactly. It just gives you much more context. So yeah, that was
It goes from
definitely.
Anby. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say really quickly. It goes from Anby just fighting an NPC versus Anby squaring up because she has beef with this NPC.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is exactly how it feels. Yeah, it's like Envy, go, go slap that dude, bro. Oh my goodness. Instead of
Get
like
his
just
ass.
get
That's
his
the-
damn ass, clap him. Instead of just okay, Envy, go. Yeah, like go get the NPC. Exactly. So
Yeah,
that was.
I will say the like not just Anby's thing because they did have other moments in this story that was also like deeper tone. One thing that I am actually surprised by, I heard a lot of people say that like I don't know if this is how it is or not, but with like regulations in terms of storytelling on like companies being corrupt, it doesn't really happen too much on like the CN side, but Zenless portrays it so well, and it's like literally the main thing. Like there's so many corporations and companies that are just unbelievably corrupt in this world, and they went hard on it. On this patch with what was her name? I can't remember her name, but the one where you go in, Vivian saw the vision of her, and you go into the hollow, and then you find out that
that's
she
the corrupted lady.
Yeah, the mom.
she had the
girl.
plan with the life insurance.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
like, we were talking about how realistic HI3 storytelling is.
Yeah.
That shit happens. Like, that shit that happens IRL. People will
Yes.
do insurance stuff like that so that their family, Sienna, so that their family can, like, actually thrive. But that's such a sad situation, and they slap you with it. It is out of the blue. Like, you're just like, oh, yeah, we're going to find her ring. And I didn't
Yes.
even realize it at first, but when you walk back up and she's just on the ground.
Yeah.
I was like,
She was on the
like,
ground.
what happened to you? And then when I interacted, and they were like, oh, she's dead. And I was like, what?
What do you mean?
I was like, what happened?
Your ring, ma'am, your
But,
ring.
yeah, because I thought she got Yamcha'd by like an ethereal, so I was like,
Yeah, same at first,
yeah.
right?
and then she was like, oh, I was like, oh,
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, when
oh
you
my God,
realize-
that's crazy.
yeah.
It's insane. So yeah, there's the MB situation. There's that as well. There was another. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like the ballet twins. Also, like the full story behind the ballet twins is also just like really sad. And
Corruption.
it's so funny when it's compared to the surface level of everyone's like idea of the game on like Twitter or any other social media is.
It's like, oh my god, everyone's just
Gooner
gooning.
game.
Yeah,
I know,
good
and then
game.
like
Depth to it, it's
anytime.
just
Oh,
gooning.
oh, not just the ballet twins. The one that I was thinking of was Horan de Winter and his wife.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
That story.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that
That
hit.
story was
Yeah,
also
that was
crazy because it was again another like corporation caused this thing to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like they'd have no remorse, but it affects actual people. You can
And that's
see
so
it.
real.
Like not just the person that
Mhm.
that they were after, but the people they love, his wife. Like, and then now she has her own like idea that she wants to go do. So anyway, yeah, Zenless, great job.
Yeah. So I just wish that was like the viral thing of how people think of like Zenless. They're like, oh my god, Zenless story, like it's so real instead of just Gunner game.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
feel like a lot of people aren't willing to look past the surface when it comes to Zenless because they're so against this idea of, oh my god, they give so much fan service. That means that because they have to give fan service, they have no substance to anything else in the game itself. Because that's why they need to, that's how they get the fans, right? They have to keep giving us this like these really attractive character models.
Yeah.
But I think anyone who plays Zenless who is like into story, obviously some people just aren't into story, which is totally fair. You know, I think they're missing out, but you know, that's just how it is. I know a lot of people who don't
Yeah.
really enjoy story as much. But for the people who do and are willing to give it a chance, everyone just agrees that the characters are so well written. They always give them depth, you know, some a bit more than others, of course. That's just how it goes. You know, there's so many different characters. But what I really like is the way how they're really nonchalant about kind of bringing up these dark topics. Because, like you said, I mean, in 1.5, you know, with the whole Yoran de Winter thing, obviously they kind of solved it in a pretty, like, cheesy manner, you know, the power of singing and magic, or, like, you know, everyone kind of happiness. But at the same time, I
Happiness.
think usually when...
The way you said it.
Guys, let's sing together, we'll
Oh,
stop.
happiness! As the whole thing is dropping, you have like Evelyn and Astra. You're like, oh, you know, I see the purest melody in your eyes, in your heart, and then you're like, they are dropping.
It was so cute.
Yeah, so cute.
It's so cute. Power of
Yeah.
happiness. Yes. Sorry, I
I'm really
interrupted.
happy at the moment. Oh, no worries, no worries. But I also just appreciate how they don't always give these characters who have been so affected by this thing, like you said, a happy ending. You know, Twiggy didn't get a happy ending. Even Anby, in my opinion, in the story, didn't really get a fully happy ending either, because Anby kind of accepted that Soldier 11, she was gonna lose her memories, so then they didn't get that, like, reconciliation in the way that you would normally assume, because Soldier 11 still kind of hates her because she doesn't remember anything that happened, right? But then to Anby, she's like, yeah, it's probably better this way. But it's not satisfying, but that's, you know, that's sometimes how reality is. And with Lady de Winter too, right? You know, she did all these things and we understand why she kind of got to this point of insanity, but at the same time, you know, she just goes to jail. You know, she has to pay for her crimes because she committed those crimes. It's not like everyone gets a picture perfect ending. We don't get to have just all sunshine and rainbows, even if you do bad things. You know, consequences for your actions are going to happen, regardless of how you, or the reasons why you do those actions, right? So I think that they do a really good job of addressing these types of things when it comes to the characters that they bring up in the stories. And they don't do it in a way that's like, you know, a lot of the times that cheesy. Obviously, there's some moments here and there that are pretty comedic and cheesy for the most part to give us a bit of, like, you know, happiness, but but it's just like the nonchalantness in which they will bring up these ideas and these topics when it pertains to characters in the storylines that really resonates and feels just so grounded in reality, because that's life.
Yeah.
Life sucks
Yeah,
sometimes,
life
and there's
sucks
nothing you can
sometimes.
really do to fix it, right?
I will say with the Soldier 11 kind of forgetting her memories thing, that I think would have hit harder if they explained or wrote how her memory thing worked better. Because they said the way that they explained it was like, it's going to be one reset and it's happening now. And then it happened. And then she saw the footage and then had, like, you know, had saw everything. And then
She forgot again.
out of the
Never really, like,
blue, it
addressed
was
it.
just, oh, it's you know, like the next couple days after the reset, they lose their memories too.
Again.
And it's like, oh, okay. Like, I get what they were going for, but they could have done it in a little bit of a different way where, like, it actually like hit where I knew it was going to be that way. But yeah, I do agree that, like, it's I'm glad that they don't think that everyone needs to have
A happy
like
ending.
a happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes, as what you say, Ish, sometimes life just sucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
that's just
Exactly.
how it is. And so you can
Yeah.
relate when you see characters, even if you're not gonna go crazy in the same sense as some of the characters, but you can sympathize with why their life turned out the way it did, and how not everyone gets a happy ending. And in a way, that can also give you strength, because then, when you're having hardships and tough times, you can realize that life is going to be tough. So you really gotta power through it, and because happiness won't always be handed to you on a platter.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really liking the little bit of Trigger's story that we've gotten so far, especially with like the demo that we got last night.
The demo.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
went crazy over that demo. It's so cute. Trigger's such a sweetie pie.
Yeah, she's so
But
sweet.
you know her past is traumatic.
Yeah.
But she like still goes out of her way to make sure that not just the kid, right? Like the interactions that we saw her have in NB's agent story, everyone is like close and loves Trigger, and she treats everyone like with the same respect.
And she
And
brought
she just tries to make everyone happy.
Soldier 11 to go like gacha. What was that, like blinding box date, and then going to
Yeah,
eat
she did a
spicy
whole
food. She
date
did a
thing,
whole
yes,
date for
yeah.
her. I was like, wow, she's so
I know,
her
it was-
empathy and like the love that she has. The demo just solidified. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely pulling for her.
Yep. And
For
probably what's funny is she said she learned that from us, like from Faithin, how to do the date. And knowing that apparently the agent mission is the flashback to when we first met her, we're probably gonna play through us taking her on a date at some point
Yeah.
during that agent
so
story.
excited.
I remember when that happened. They're like, yeah, I learned it from you, and I was like, wait, what? And then
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a teaser to her Trigger story, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait. Super excited.
Yeah, I do want to see their like first interaction. Also, chat said on my YouTube side, isn't like Juyuan the only one without a traumatic past? And I will say that is technically true. And I like the fact that they don't think everyone has to have a traumatic past.
Yeah.
To be fair, she did get lost in a hollow as a
Yeah,
kid, and she did have to get
exactly.
saved. So there was that. But besides that, her parents are still alive. She lives at home. Like she's got some
She got
besties.
friends, she's got some
Yeah.
She got
friends.
Miyabi. Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's the least traumatized out of the cast.
Yeah. But I would say
but,
like
yeah.
yeah, that's right. Like Ziyuan, she does like have the least traumatic past. But I just want to say as well, yeah, she got lost in the hollow and then got saved by apparently a bringer, isn't it? I think, yeah. That's why like she looked up to
Yeah,
bringer so
Bringer
much.
saved him.
And then but her story, her background, like the As the Sugar Cube Floats, the EP that she had, where she's like, oh, working hard in naps, and then she just got like a message notification from her parents like, are you gonna come home? That she is, despite her being like the least traumatic, she's like the most relatable, at least to me. Is like especially I think this hit a lot. I saw on Bilibili, like the CN site, cause like Asian like the Asian family, normally we don't really express love so much versus like Western.
Yeah.
And how like in this moment in time, like she there's a hesitancy from her side, whether she's like, I'm busy, I have work. And I think not just like for Asian families, like I think this happens for a lot of families as well, where like as you grow older, you have more things in life to handle, not just work, your friends. I think there's a chart where like you spend most of your time in your family earlier in your life, but like when you hit like 25-ish, you then like it gets lower, and then you spend more time in work instead and all that. So then like Ziyuan, after that, like reminiscing about the past, then makes time for her family, and like, you know what, I'm gonna cook your favorite food. And then the music is just like, it's so nostalgic. I feel like Ziyuan, like she's one of my favorite characters in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm glad like they portrayed her in that kind of manner. Like, yeah, she doesn't have like the super most traumatic experience, but her story is like there is this like pretty normal girl out there that is like so relatable. Like you can resonate with her so
She
much.
still has struggles.
She still has struggles, exactly, and her struggles are so real. Like it's like, oh, I'm doing really well in apps. I'm so busy. I don't have time for my family. Don't have time to go back to your like. There is this one thing that like I think Lunar New Year advertisements. It's always like, are you coming back home for a reunion dinner? And then it's like, I'm sorry, I'm busy at work. Like this kind of stuff. And she's like, I'm busy with naps. I have work to do. And then the family is just like, oh, okay. So that being portrayed in Zenless Zone Zero, I really enjoyed that so much. I think that's like my favorite EP. But yeah, sorry, you mentioned Tzuye and I was like, I gotta yell a bit about my fave girl.
Yeah, go off.
My girl, Tzuye. Yeah. So that was such a beautiful moment, I feel like, especially since Tzuye was one of the first characters other than Ellen, right? Yeah, that popped up. So I think I was very surprised at how Zenless Zone Zero like took their time with the characters, and yeah, so happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellen too.
If I may,
Oh, Ellen is also
No, go
very
ahead.
like I don't think Ellen is like super traumatic as well, right?
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like I don't
Yeah, that's fair.
know too much about Ellen because they haven't really given us too much about her backstory, but it seems like she's for the most part just a pretty normal girl working this side job because she's really powerful, you know. And so she's just kind of chilling most of the time, you know. We see her, she's just hanging out with her friends. She's just being a high schooler. So it's nice to have, you know, we have the traumatic characters, the characters who have been through PTSD and like they've been through the gauntlet, and then you have some characters that are just living in the world, doing their own thing.
All the high schoolers playing Zenless Zone Zero. Like, oh my god, oh my god, Ellen, so relatable, just going to school.
Yeah, like she has that secret like life, you know, kind of like it
She's
reminds
playing
me
Hannah
of like
Montana.
Danny Phantom, like, you know, My Life as a Teenage Robot, like, you know, those classic cartoons, at least, you know, the classic ones that I used to watch 100%.
Yeah,
and Seth too. Seth's just doing his job.
yeah,
Seth is just a boy.
Just a good boy.
the goodest boy. Yeah. So despite these characters, like, I'm happy there is a good balance between characters that, like, you know, they don't have to have, like, it's sometimes, you know, it feels almost performative if like every character has like a very insane past. I love how like they took the advantage of like just normal, like a normal relatable real character, and then they expanded it and they executed the storytelling so good. I think Zenless Zone Zero has one of the best storytelling in like gacha, in all gacha games, I feel. With the comic strips, with the EPs, with the demos, and then their trailers. Like, yeah, it's so well done. They can make like the most like Zuyuan's story it's like very mundane. It's like really kind of like everyone goes through it, but they execute it with such a love and passion. Like, you can almost feel like, yeah, they really care about telling a great story. So
Yeah.
and then there's Jane though. So that's someone in my chat was saying.
and then there's Jane Doe. That is true.
You gotta create characters for specific target audiences, you know. So
Hey,
I guess
she's
PubSec
relatable
has
too,
a lot
though.
of
yeah.
PubSec, most of the characters are just kind of chilling. Just, you
Yeah,
know,
that
doing
is.
their
Oh, that
9
is
to
true.
5.
As
You're
opposed
right.
to Section 6, which is literally their
Yeah, it's
opposition, which is the
trauma
most
central.
traumatized. True, yeah.
You're right.
But, yeah.
Actually, Naps is just chilling.
That's
Pubs.
really funny. No wonder they don't like each other.
But if I may pivot away from some of the sad stories, let's pivot over to a happy story that has a good ending. Kodla, would you be able to tell us about the story of you meeting Da Wei? Because that lore goes crazy.
Oh, that lore,
Well,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I know that this was in the topic agenda as well. Yeah, and it was last year. It's still fresh in my mind. Basically, not to yap too much. It started off with Honkai Impact 3's part 1 story ending, and we were going into part 2. So it's not like a whole different game.
Yeah.
It's just like part 1, Kiana's story has kind of like closed off. Like we have gotten closure in Kiana's story, and then we expand further in part 2 with a new cast. And to promote and to celebrate this new part 2, there was also like a synchronization of the global anniversary. Like a global, because we have like Southeast Asia, we have JP server, we also have NA server, EU server, and all these servers have different anniversaries, and so that makes it a little bit like isolated. Like the ex-China side of things, China's anniversary and also Global's anniversary is still different, but then they want to synchronize everything, so that happened around the same time as part 2. So it was like last year January. I got like this invitation where basically it was like out of the blue, like, hey, you wanna come, do you wanna be on our promotional dev video for part 2? And I was like, yes. I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me be on. So the community manager reached out to me, and then they mentioned like, oh, by the way, we have to fly you to Shanghai. And I'm like, whoa, fly me to Shanghai. This is getting kind of real here. So I was, it still feels like it's surreal to me, like a very unreal experience. So then I accepted it. They flew me over to Shanghai. There was like an agenda every day, except for the days that like it's totally free for me to do whatever I want. So there was a day where the community manager that was in charge of me was gonna take me to the office. So then I went to MiHoYo's office. It was really nice. Couldn't really take too much pictures. There's like privacy, confidentiality things going on.
Yeah.
But there was one time I think I saw something, like I walked through someone's desk and I saw like, I think a potential upcoming character, and I was like, I looked there, I was like, who's that? Who's that? Like,
You're like, no way.
God, sneak peek.
no way. And then I was like, okay, I need to forget. But I did forget anyways when the character did come out. I was like, oh my god. Only then I realized, wait, I think that was the character that I saw. So then everyone there was so fun. They had cats around the area. They had like this one area where it's just for their cats to stay, and then they are free to roam around.
That's amazing.
It's so cute. They're like, let me show you our cat, our resident office cat. I was like, oh my god. They always show it in the dev preview videos where sometimes like they'll interview a developer, and then like the developer just like, hi, my name is something, and then there's like a cat at the back, and I was like, oh my god, that's the cat. So, but that's not the time where I met Dawei. I met Dawei only the next day, I think the next day after I went to the office, because he was the host for the part 2 celebration video. So basically, I was there. I was invited, not only just me, but there were also like different content creators, hosts that were invited from different regions. So I represented Southeast Asia. There was global also, and there's Taiwan. There's also Japan. There's Korea. So I think there's 5. Yeah, there was 5 regions that they covered to invite. It is basically like also a representation of like synchronization of the anniversary. So
Yeah.
not just me, 5 of us, and Dawei, and also the developers that were there to speak about what part 2 can bring. And so I was very nervous, very nervous when I met Dawei, because I didn't know how to I didn't want to come off across like too like intense, like, oh my god, Dawei, like, can I take a picture, like, oh, thank you so much for making all these games. But we did, I think all of us, like all 5 of us, were really excited to meet Dawei, but we wanted to respect his boundaries. So we kind of just sat there and did our thing. But he was the one that came up to us, and he was like, oh my goodness, y'all want to take a picture? Basically.
That's so cute.
That's so sweet.
So sweet.
That's really cute.
He really is, like, I'm sure you guys are like very familiar with how he gives off this passionate vibe when he speaks in the developer streams. Genshin, I don't think he popped up for Zenless actually. I don't remember. But
Yes, he has.
He's on 2 streams, the launch one and then the 1.4 one, which is like
okay.
a soft relaunch technically.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he did. So in a lot of these videos, he comes off across like you just feel the passionate aura, like he exudes through the screen. This guy is really happy and like he loves what he creates. So that is exactly how it felt when I met him as well. Like, he's super friendly, very, very open, and literally it's like, he always comes up and say, hi, it's your old friend Dawei, like, hi, 我是你的老朋友 Dawei 哥. And it really feels like that when you meet him, because like when you speak to him, it's so nonchalant. He's the founder of MiHoYo, but you don't really get that feeling of like like that dominant authoritative feeling. You get a feeling of just like, yeah, your old friend, you're just hanging out chilling. I think that was particularly one point of time where I really felt like he was so chill, because all of us were kind of, I think the producer of that anniversary stream, the part 2 anniversary stream, was really professional, and they wanted to make things perfect. So a lot of times, like, where there were like mini mistakes, and that's great. I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, when there were mini mistakes, we did a reshoot, and everyone was chill about it. But it's just like we were kind of running overtime. I think like 1 hour, 2 hours ish. So a lot of us are getting kind of tired. We started at 6 a.m.
Sure.
It went on all the way until like 9 p.m. There were breaks, of
Wow.
course.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
There were breaks.
That's crazy.
Because we had to shoot a lot of like different scenes. So then at one point, like, Dawei is like, you know what? Because it's the ending speech already, and then everything's done, but like we did some retakes, and then he looked around, he's like, you know what, guys, don't worry about it, just chill, relax. His English is great, by the way. Like, he spoke in English. Relax, everyone. Like, at this point, everyone, all the viewers has already gotten what they want, which is the redemption codes, and no one kind of it's like they're just here for the codes, so they kind of don't care already what's going on, so we can just do whatever. We can make mistakes, don't worry, guys. Then I was like, the thing is, that is so nice of him to say. I was beside him, because like the seating structure was that I think I was supposed to sit beside someone else, and then they kind of like switched it over for me to, and I ended up sitting next to him. So I was really just like, it felt like I was, oh my goodness, this overwhelming aura of positivity and passion. He's the creator of the games that I love.
Not the aura.
Not the aura. So when he said that, like, he's like looking around, looking at me and stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, all good. Then we laughed. So that was really great. I did prepare like a local souvenir gift for him, so I didn't want to come across too like, oh my god, I'm your fan, please take this. But I did first tell the community manager if I could do that, because Dawei does have an assistant. And she was like, yeah, sure, just go ahead. Like, he always receives gifts, it's fine. But just like maybe like you have to play by ear. You when he's busy, like, don't just like go up to him and stuff. Like, only when he's free. Then I was like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. So then after we took a picture, I did tell him like, oh, I have a gift ready. I've prepared a gift for you. Is it okay if I give it to you? And he's like, yes, please, yes, thank you so much. I was like, yeah, it's from Malaysia. Then I gave it to him, and he was like, oh, that's so nice, thank you. And then like, it's nothing too big, you know, but like, you know, he's so appreciative over it, and I'm just like, I hope you never die. Please never die.
He really does seem like such a sweet guy. So it's cool to hear that it's the same off camera as well.
Yes, he is like so sweet. And there was one part where it's only him. Like, he does the introduction. He has his own speech. So we were all at the back, just sitting down, kind of watching him do his thing. And wow, when I tell you he can log in really quick, he can just like log in and do his thing. He really is so professional when he needs to be. At one point, there was like the guy that was in charge of the camera was like, okay, action. And then he's like, hi, I'm Dawei, blah, 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 part two. And then they're like, okay, done. And they're like, perfect. But then the producer's like, oh my God, we didn't, like, the mic is like at the back area. And then I remember at the back, I was like, oh my God, but that's the perfect shot. That's like the perfect take already. Then, because like, in my experience, sometimes when you take a great scene already, the next few scenes is like, I don't know, it just like kind of diminishes. Like, it doesn't do as well as the first one. Yeah. But then his second one did better than his first one. Oh my God, I don't know how this man does it. I don't know. He's like,
he was just warming
locked
up.
in while already locking in.
He was already locked in, warming up as well. The first take was his warm up. Exactly. So then, and he was so chill about it. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. Let's just take one more. And I was like, man, like, this is why I think we get such great games, because the developers are all being guided by this shining light. Like, when you have someone in the upper management team, kind of like, I wouldn't say being the herald, but like making sure that the essence of when you're making a game, your audience is the players, and you really have to like be a player yourself and love, like, you know, love the games that you play. And he is the personification of that. The personification of like MiHoYo's, I think it's Tech Otaku Save the World. And he has always like had this motto in his heart. You can feel it even when you just meet him for like one day. And yeah, Tao has just been such a great person. I only met him for a very short time actually, like maybe 1 to 2 hours of me actually interacting with him. But yeah, then he got really busy after that, so he had to leave early. And that's about it, honestly. Me meeting with Tawe. That's how it all happened.
Gotcha.
I also met some of the other developers that I normally see in Honkai Impacted's dev streams and preview videos, which was really nice. I remember there was one like called Fanchuan. He is in charge of Durando's visual novel. A lot of the stories are actually written by Fanchuan. So I managed to see him, like the visual novel that I started off with reading before I started Honkai Impacted. So that's like also one of my holy grails that's made me really want to start Honkai Impacted, Raiden Mei and Durando's visual novel. So I remember when I met him, I was like, oh my goodness. I teared up. I was like, oh my god. And then I kind of like wiped my tears away. And then he looked at me and he's like, oh my god, I know you. And I was like, you know me? I'm nothing. But he was like, yeah, of course I know you. Like you're pretty popular in Bilibili. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. I was like at this point like kind of tearing up already. Really felt like that position of how grateful I am of who I am for like my community and also the Bilibili community, right? So then he said, you want to take a picture? Oh, it's so nice when you don't have to like, can I take a picture with you? You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you want a picture? And I'm like, yes, please. Of course, I do want a picture with you, Fanchuan. So then we went out the balcony. Wow. HoYo's office is so great. I think I'm free to talk about this. Yeah, I think at one point, there was a lot of things I couldn't say because it was like before before they premiered the special streams. So I have to be very careful what I say. But I think for now, like everything's fine. So then we went out of the balcony, very beautiful, took some pictures, came back, and then he hugged us and he's like, I gotta go back to work, but thanks for supporting Honkai Impact all this while. And then I saw a lot of Durando merch around his area, and then I was like, oh my goodness, like, I already knew at this point, but I just had to reconfirm. I was like, you are the one that like made the Durando, you and Tao's story and stuff. Then he's like, yes, I am. And I was like, you are the creator of my favorite character from Honkai Impact. It's so
I love
unreal.
you.
I love you. Please never die as well. Please. But yeah, he's super sweet. Everyone in MiHoYo was very nice. They had like this cafe where like their own cafe in the building that was that had a menu catered towards characters in Honkai Impacted. So there's like the Honkai Impacted building.
That's so cute.
Yes, there's like Honkai Impacted's building. Then there's like another building catered for Zenless. Then there's another main building that's like Genshin Impact. I went to both Genshin Impact and also I think Zenless is together with Honkai Star. I don't know. I'm kind of like hazy in my brain, but I know that Genshin Impact's building is separated. There was like a like really far, not really far away, maybe like 10 minutes. But anyways, so then I ordered like this Rita Ross Weiss bubble tea drink or something, and like you just know that if you're an employee as well in Hoyoverse, you are taken care of pretty well. In my opinion, like from I mean, I'm not an employee, but the environment is very conducive. It's very like the culture is great. I can see that. And yeah, they also like had lunch delivered to them because I remember it was during lunchtime and there was this guy that was in the elevator. We were about to go down and then like this guy is like with a bunch of food. And I was like, whoa, there's a lot of food. And then the committee manager's like, oh yeah, like, they for those that like want to eat, want to stay, like they want to stay in the office and eat instead of going out, they can opt for like the free meal from the office. And I was like, whoa,
that's really nice.
And
that's
they bring it to them too.
yes, and then bring it to them. Exactly. You don't have to like, this is a voucher, get
Stay
out.
working.
Yeah, stay working. and stuff like that, exactly. So the environment is super nice. There's also this nap area. I think it's like a man-made
Nap area?
Yeah, nap area where people can bring like, I think there was sleeping bags on the floor. I think, and then like makeshift tables that like kind of looked like it was supposed to sleep on. And then I was like, whoa, like is this for sleeping? And then the committee manager's like, oh yeah, sometimes unfortunately there are times where people have to overtime and sleep over here, but yeah, this is for that. So of course, like I think all of us have like, I mean, for me at least, I feel like with the amount of content that they're pushing out for every game and like new games that's coming out as well, sometimes I don't understand how the devs, are you okay? There's one event in Honkai Impacted, where literally is this character called Teresa Apocalypse. She is the overseer of this Shiksa organization that you mentioned, Josh, at the start. So she then gets overworked and very stressed out, and then this event is entirely just her dream of not wanting to work. And I remember my entire community and me going like, is this a cry for help from the developers? Like, please get us out of this work. And then they just like put it in the story.
Because the
We're
gameplay
being
for that,
overworked.
like, the gameplay for that version of Teresa is you ult and you literally AFK. It plays the game for you.
Let auto cook.
Exactly. Her ulti is literally just like she just goes to sleep and she's like, okay, let my puppets do this thing.
She literally sleeps in the ult,
Exactly. I think Honkai Star Rail has the Chimera event recently also is like, oh my god, I don't want to work. Like there are multiple like mini hints like, are you guys fine? Yeah. But then like seeing how like great the environment is, like there is the the cats as well. I think there's like 2 to 3 cats in each building. I'm not sure, but at least for the Honkai Impacted building there was cats, and then there's like also the cafe. It was so nice there. I was kind of shy because I wanted to try another one, and they're like, you know what, if you want to try like I don't know, I think it was like Raiden Maze latte, someone's latte, I think. Go try it out. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. So really nice.
I need that.
And you don't have to pay
Was it
for
yummy?
it.
Really?
You don't have to pay for it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you just order. I don't remember. Or is it like actually you have to pay, but then they paid it for me? I can't remember. I cannot remember, but basically that was it. We went to the main Genshin building, took some pictures. There were so many statues. Like even in the main building, I think they had a bigger cafe there. Like the cafe not only serves drinks, but also food. But they were a lot more careful about taking pictures over there than in the Honkai Impacted building. I think because like Genshin is such a big game, right? And if anything goes wrong, like the scalability, because the community is so big, it's also like that. Like they are way more careful. I went to another building where there was like, because the community manager is like, okay, so now you're here, I need you to take pictures with everything. And I was like, oh my god, perfect, because I do want to take pictures with everything. So they led me to this building where it was like, I think Bronya's her show of Reason bike. It was Project Bunny's bike.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like this.
I think I've seen pictures of that.
Yeah. It's
That's
a very
crazy.
popular statue it was at the front of like one of the buildings. And so I went there and they're like, okay, take a picture. And then like, I think this is like really clear in my head actually. The security guard was like, no, you can't take a picture of this. And then I was like, okay, never mind. And then the community manager's like, I am an employee here. Like, I am a staff here. And then they're like,
It's
yeah.
my job. She needs to take a picture with it.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
Like, I'm the staff here though. Then the security guy is like, yes, but like you still cannot take a picture, sorry. And then she's like, please. And then I don't know what she did. She's like, please, like, this is really like difficult. Like she came over from Malaysia. Like she really tried her best. And I was like, thank you so much. I'm fine with not taking a picture of with that, but she really like did her best to push it. And then the security guy's like, okay, fine, like just 1 or 2. And then we took a picture. But honestly, I'm not trying to say like the security guard is very intense, but it's good because apparently like the community manager said there are multiple people that kind of breach in and just like they want to take a picture and they don't really respect the privacy, the confidentiality, and the boundaries of like their rules. So then they come in without passes and they just take a picture. So there are multiple times that this happens. So then the security guard just have to practice more stricter measures, which is totally understandable. So that's why I was like, it's cool. Like I don't really need to take a picture. But thankfully, I ended up I took a picture. And yeah. Sorry I yapped so much. Basically that was that.
No,
that
you're
was
good. It's a great
interesting.
story. Yeah, we like hearing you yap.
Yeah, it was. Thank you guys so much. Because sometimes I don't know like whether I very rarely go on podcasts, so I'm scared like I yap. But it was so good. I remember like when and they also kind of gave me like employed, is that the word? Like they assigned me this buddy, like this she's like an interpreter, but then she kind of took care of me ever since I landed in the airport. Like they made sure my experience was taken care of. There's like an interpreter alongside with you. So because like I'm not very good in Chinese, honestly, my Chinese is super basic. So when like we were at the set, sometimes like honestly, a lot of the employees in Hoyoverse have great English, but sometimes there are some times where like you have to get the message across, and then like you need an interpreter.
Yeah.
So every representative, like the 5 representatives from the different regions, all have different interpreters. And for me, oh my goodness, I feel like I made such a good friend there as well. We exchanged WeChats. Yeah, it was so good. Even when I left Shanghai, she followed me to the airport, and then she's like, okay, I'll make sure like your check-ins and all is okay. And then I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for like doing so much. And she's like, yeah, no problem about it. And I think she was trying, like she does want to work in Hoyoverse, but it's difficult because like they do have like quite high requirements, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this is not something that's confidential, because basically you can just find it on the job portal. But I think like if I'm not mistaken, the requirement even for like a fresh grad, I think it's master's degree. And you know, she is.
Wow.
I think she already has masters, because she's like, in China, the I think the competitiveness is so high. So then I was like, please, good luck. I'm gonna give you like a great review. I'm gonna tell the community managers that like you are the best. You are the GOAT.
Best escort ever.
Yes,
5-star
exactly. Best buddy ever, best traveling buddy ever in Shanghai. Like you gotta get a good review. So I told the community managers, because the community managers after post Shanghai trip, I came back and they're like, oh, you know, there's a survey. And I was like, whoa, there's a survey? For like my experience, it's like during the end of the patch, here's your survey, get 30,000 credits, like that. So then like, there's a survey, like let us know your experience. Then I was like, okay. So I wrote there like, oh, perfect guy in Shanghai and stuff, and thank you so much for like, you know, it's very easy to half-ass whatever you do, honestly, because sometimes like when you're not in it, like you can kind of see that half-ass, but they really like fully wanted me to have a great experience in Shanghai, especially this is my first time. So I spoke with the other representatives as well, and they said like, it's been amazing. There accommodation was provided for the days. I went there earlier and went back later, so I extended my trip. But for the days that they already allocated budget for, we stayed at a really nice hotel, taken care of really well. So I would say the money that I put into Hoyoverse in like gacha games, yes, I got the returns. When I'm like in the hotel, like, yes, this is why I spent my money for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why you bought the extra pools for the hotel.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and more than all of that, you got a priceless experience. Like, you can't just buy an experience like that, you know? That's something that is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yes.
And the fact that they worked so hard to make it so amazing for you is really touching. Even just hearing about it, that makes me so happy.
Yeah,
that sounds
to
really,
listen
really
to.
cool.
it's so goodness.
So sweet.
I just wish like everyone could have this opportunity, because this once in a lifetime, like it's once in a lifetime. Like as much as I would love to go again, I would say like everyone like that hasn't like had this opportunity as like a creator, like it's amazing. Like it's really eye opening. You get exposed to like the culture of Hoyoverse beyond like what you see on the screen, and it's just it's a very nice experience, like, as what you said, Age, and how passionate they are to make things good for you, not just like, okay, you come here and then do your thing, and then I think the fact that they assigned an interpreter to me, and not just like beyond an interpreter, like she was so nice. She's hanging out with me, especially like downtimes during the when we were, because like I remember I mentioned it was 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. So there were multiple downtimes where basically you don't really do anything because you're just waiting for the other person to finish their scene. So then I'll just like chat with her, and then I really got to know her on a deeper level. Like to the point where like I understood like China politics and all that. But it was fun as well. It wasn't like intense topics, right?
Yeah.
But just really great experience. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I always love seeing when they do the dev streams where it's like actually the devs and you get to see them like behind the scenes, because I don't know what it is, but seeing behind the scenes of like big projects like this where you get to see that it's full of a team that is just like full of passion for the project that they're working on. It is really inspiring to see, and every single time they do anything behind the scenes, I want more. Every single time I'm like, give me more. That's why I think it was it a whole part 1 documentary?
Yes.
They did like the documentary,
Yeah.
Yes,
that
yes.
whole thing where they showed like
Yeah.
all the behind that was so good.
It was like
I
1 hour and
love
30
that.
minutes. Yeah. Towards the
Yeah,
end, it
yeah,
was like
yeah.
I think Xiaoji was boarding on the train. Yeah, and then after
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
he's like, like I think that Honkai Impact is invincible every day. Like there were so many quotes for that documentary that was so inspiring, and I agree totally with you. Like I'm like they need to show us more of the behind the scenes of the developers.
Yeah.
Because it's so inspiring. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes they post the videos of those like interviews where they do those sorts of skits with that one interviewer who is really goofy, and
In
I just
Honkai
always
Star Rail?
think it's really cool. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Star Rail ones.
the funny girl. Yes.
I always find them super fun because obviously we get to know the devs more, the people behind this game that you love so much. But just hearing the behind the scenes as well, right? Even secondhand through you, but getting to see it, like some of the footage of some of the people who are working on it in the environment they work on it in. It offers you so much insight into what really goes into creating this product and this game that you enjoy so much. So I also love those very much.
Yeah, when you're like
Also, I
playing the
will
game.
say,
Mhm.
oh, I was just gonna say the sets for the dev streams, and I know that the
Yeah.
set for that anniversary stream was crazy. Like, how was
Yeah.
it seeing it on stream? It looked insane. Did it also look insane in person?
Okay, so like I remember going in and yeah, it already looked insane actually. They had like these lights, I think they call it like lights for AR, augmented reality, a lot of things
Yeah.
going on. The set, like there was some parts where they had to actually bring in real stuff, like they didn't use CGI. There's one part where I was like in a sandy area and I needed to step on sand, and they had like this block of sand that they brought into the set, and they're like, okay, you gotta step
That's
on
so
this.
funny.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. And they were so particular about it, which is great because they're like, very perfectionist, honestly, and that's why we get so much like a well-designed game like Honkai Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, and all that. Is that like the people behind these scenes are so passionate about what they do. Like I think just you would think, okay, all you have to do is just step on sand, right? But like the intensity where you step on the sand, I think I retook that scene more than 10 times, not gonna lie. And at one point I was like
Really?
literally bowing down to everyone. I'm so sorry for the amount of times that you have to retake this. It's just you stepping on sand, girl. Why can't you do it right? But it's because I think like they said you have to step on sand twice, and you really have to make it look like you are struggling. Like there is a whole hills, like the storm is going
Yeah.
against your face. So then I was like, okay,
Okay.
let me try that out. And then at one point the producer was like, he did it in such a nice way, by the way. So everyone was very nice. He's like, let me show you how it's done. So he does this. He's like, okay, you have got to step here and you got to step there. And I was like, okay, then I did that and I did it wrong again. And then he's like, okay, no problem. Okay, then he's like, okay, why not you just chill and like practice? And you know why I feel so bad? Because every time I step on the sand, they have to like redo the sand to make it look
the sand.
reset
Make
the
it even, yeah,
they gotta
yeah,
reset the sand again.
Leveler.
And that takes like 10 minutes for them to do. Then they have to like off everything. They're like, okay, all right. I don't know what they say in Chinese, but they're like telling the guy like, okay, you gotta reset the sand again. And they're like, okay. And I felt so bad just standing there like, I'm very, very sorry. And because I only was allocated like an hour for my take, so I don't want to go overtime because then it just like it just barrel rolls into like the next person is gonna start late as well. So where was I? Oh yeah, the set, yeah. So then the set looks really incredible. Of course, when you actually watch the stream, it looks it definitely looks crazier because then they actually do like the CGI stuff. There was one scene that was a little bit difficult for me to immerse myself into because apparently like this guy, the developer goes in the middle of the scene and then he kind of like there's an orb where he opens up the orb and then the entire background is inside that orb and then you have to be like, whoa, that's the orb, like we're in the orb.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that part. And I remember the producer was like, it's gonna be difficult for you guys to immerse yourself into this because the set doesn't like we're not actually doing it in the set, but like you gotta
You
look
can't
like
see the orb, right?
you can't see the orb,
Yeah.
yeah, but you gotta like make it look like it. And then I think some of us kind of overdid it, where it looked like really cringy. And they're like, you have to jump as well. Like they gave us instructions. You gotta like kind of get startled, jump, and like, whoa, be amazed. But we were like too amazed, and then we have to retake that scene multiple times as well. But
That's
You're a little bit
amazed,
less
too
amazed
amazed.
this time.
Too amazed.
yeah, you
yeah.
can't be too amazed, okay?
The orb is cool, but not that cool, okay?
That's why I always have respect for like, even though a lot of movies now, almost everything is like a green screen, they just edit everything in.
Yeah.
It's harder for the actor to like act because there's nothing
Yeah.
there, so they have to do stuff like that where you just have to pretend everything is there.
Yeah, you have to like play
Um,
pretend. Exactly.
That's great. Did you take anything from the set? Was there merch there?
Oh, I mean, yeah, there was definitely merch there. I think for a lot of the streams, there's always like that, like, you know, mini merch, like in particular to maybe like if it's like a Raiden May patch, then they'll give like a Herschel of Thunder merch. I think this one,
Yeah.
because it's anniversary, they put Himiko's Vermilion Knight VKE's battlesuit statue there, and
Yeah.
this brings me back to that one time. I remember I sat beside Dawei, and I don't know, I kind of want to make some conversation with him. I don't want to be like this really introverted person, and I really want to, yeah, just like that. So I wanted to start a conversation with him because like it's now or never. Honestly, it's like if I don't,
Yeah.
I don't regret as well when I
Yeah.
go back. Like, oh my god, I should have said that. So Dawei really likes Himiko, is what I know. His favorite character is Himiko, Murata.
You got married.
Yeah, exactly. He got married with Himiko. So yeah, the picture. I know what picture.
Yes,
you're
I
talking
love
about.
that picture so
Ultimate
much.
dedication.
It's like, let's go. I love my type otakus. So then I turned over to him, and I think I tried to speak in Chinese because I just want to respect, right? Like in China, like try your best to speak in Chinese. And I spoke in Chinese, but like he replied to me in English. So I was like, okay, let me speak in English then. I was like, hey, you know, Dawei, that's your favorite character, right, Himiko? Then he was like, oh, that's like, yes, my favorite character, Himiko. So yeah, that was just a small interaction. Basically, there were a lot of merch on set. What we got to take back, and honestly, like, I didn't expect anything, but I remember like they all borrowed, we all like got rented like this outfit. Because, okay, like for a sandy area, they gave me this jacket. I still have it in my... Oh, wait, I spoiled it already. I got it, yeah. I have it in my wardrobe. But it was a cool... It's like Bronya's Herschel of Truth winter coat, I think. So then... it was
that's
really
sick.
cool. It was really cool. I took it off and then I put it back on the set. The wardrobe area. And then the community manager just like, you know you can just take it back. I was like... What?
Whoa.
I'm like,
Wait, you're like bad.
like bad. Yeah, I'm gonna like take my
yoink.
bag.
Okay.
I'm a yoink it. I'm a yoink it now.
That's the green light.
Yeah, I got a green light. So I remember my friend Island, which is the global, the NAEU representative. He was also really excited about like his jacket because he's like, I was like, oh my god, he has a very cool jacket. He had Kiana Kaslana's Herschel of Flame Scion winter coat as well. So then I remember,
Yeah,
I
it
was
was sick.
It was so sick. He looked so cool. Then I remember going like, oh my god, you look so good in this. You should kind of ask them whether you can keep it. And then he's like, yeah, you know, it's like so cool. So then that was before that, like an hour or two before. So then when I found out from the community manager that we could, I was like immediately like ran up to him like, Island, we can take it back. We can yoink it. And he's like, yes, let's go. So that's basically, I think, the main thing that we could take back from the set. But the set was quite like confidential as well when we took pictures. And if we could post it in the social media platforms, post when they already premiered the special stream, but we had to like blur out a lot of the sets. I think like, you know, there's like it's pretty much, I don't have to explain why it's so confidential. But other than that, I don't think we could take anything back. Yeah.
I
think
that's the best thing you could take back. Like
Yeah.
all those
exactly.
jackets were so sick. I know when they were promoting the stream, they had the pictures of you guys in your own like settings or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, everyone looks so professional. What are they doing over there?
Yeah, I think we were all like kind of like out of our comfort zone also, except the host from Japan. I think that's like, you know, she was so professional. I learned so much from her. But yeah, other than that, I think we were all kind of like really flabbergasted by how great the set was, because I think the set itself also gave us some immersion, except the part with the ball, honestly. But the set was so immersive. Like the sandy area, I think they actually like what I said, brought sand, and then they also had like I think 5 fans that were blowing at me to really show like the sandy effect.
The wind,
and,
yeah.
the wind. And the background was the same exact thing that you saw in the special stream as well. The whole like sandy area as well. So yeah, really cool. I didn't expect like myself taking anything from that set, but yeah, the best thing I could take was the jacket I was having because
Absolutely.
yeah, I think the nostalgia, because when I recorded those scenes in the special stream, I had the jacket on, so that jacket is like a memento. It's like a like a memento
It's
from
special
Pass
to
it
you,
down.
right?
Yeah, pass it down. Generational item.
yeah, it's a generational
relic.
Yes, it's gonna be an ancient relic at this point. So, but there was like some merch from the office, so they had prepared like quite a lot of merch for us in like a package, and they're like, hey, it's like for our creators. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Aw.
Yeah. So but that was from the office. From the set itself, not that much. But it was like a very like I don't think I would ever have that experience in my life. Yeah, once in a lifetime, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's super
Would you
sick.
would you be allowed to show us the jacket right now? Do you have it?
Oh
in your
yeah. Pause. Let me show it to you. Okay, let me quickly just.
wanna
Drip
see it, I wanna
session.
see
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah.
Drip.
room? Show us the drip. Yeah.
In the meantime, folks, chat, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stories so far.
I
Welcome,
am.
welcome, folks. If you guys joined us in
Yeah, I
between.
know I am.
Same.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, it
this
looks
exact.
That
So
is
cool.
quality. Yo.
Yeah, like the quality of it too.
I think that's like
That's
over
so
here.
sick.
I think I don't know whether you guys can see it. It's like her shot.
Hell yeah, Hershey of
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah, her shot of truth. At the back, I think it's the most important thing. Ugh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like
That's so
Oh, that
sick.
looks so
It's such a
cool.
good. It's so good.
I don't know why it shows like blue effect on the cam, but this is actually grey. I think it's because like this has like a light reflective effect.
A
So-
flat
Yeah,
reflective
yeah.
material, yeah.
Oh, I see. I just
Yeah.
thought it was light blue.
Yeah, it's not. It's grey. It's actually this color. It's this color. I don't know
Oh,
why
okay,
it shows
okay.
like that. So then over here, there's like, I don't know if you can see it. Bronya.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
Bronya.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, there's like also. So there's this one Hyperion in Honkai Impact 3rd. Like when you go into the game, there's like Captain on Bridge. So then like there's this one as
Oh,
well.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is not the coolest jacket for sure. Island has the cooler jacket. The Flame Scion one, that one's insane. But of course, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Thank you so much for letting me keep this. Yeah, really, really like oh my goodness, so precious. Like I will never let go of this. But I will let it go now because it's very
Yeah.
heavy. It is heavy. So
It's too heavy, too warm.
yeah,
Yeah,
It
yeah. It
looks
does. It
really,
does
really
look really
cool.
warm. Yeah.
it is really warm. I mean, I would love to wear it out, but in Malaysia, like we have 24/7 all day, all year. Like our warmth. Yeah, it's just summer all day, all month.
Oh.
Unless there's like
Awful.
rainy season. So I don't get to wear this often. But when I do, if I go to any cold countries, like let's go. I'm a show of
Show
truth.
off, show off.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
I'm a show of this Bronya jacket. Yeah. But yeah, this was nice. There's a lot of merch as well that they gave, but like I really kind of decorated it on my room.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
There's so
Yeah,
much
no
merch
worries.
that I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love
Is that Ellie on the like shelf on the left? Okay, yeah.
Is that your favorite memorabilia?
Yes. Oh no, my favorite is Durando. But like, yeah, I really do like the Alicia. That's her figurine. Yeah, and then you guys, I don't know whether you guys can see. This is Durando, the figurine. And
Okay, yeah.
Then this one is Raiden May's figurine. So I have like 3 big figurines here. I have a few more, but like these are like my precious babies. I got
The Raiden May
gotta
one is so
show.
good. Do you have the Flame
so
Sion
good.
statue?
No, I don't have that,
That
unfortunately.
thing looks crazy. It looks
That
so
looks
crazy.
so good. That is definitely, if I have more space honestly in my room, I feel like I'm at the point where like I'm kind of capping the display sets in my room already. Like at one point my brother came to my room and my brother's like, I feel claustrophobic in your room with so much merch. I low-key feel like I'm entering an anime store, and then I was like, okay, but I feel comfy though, so totally different experience.
Yeah.
But, if I have more space, I would definitely want to get the Flame Siren one as well. That one looks so good. Like I think
It
Hoyoverse
does.
such a good job with their figurines. So good.
Yeah, I really wanted the Fuhua one. I can't remember what the actual. You know what
Ezra
I'm
and
talking about. Her ult is
Pyrrha.
like the cool. Yes.
The wedding
Because
dress
it
one.
came with like the glass display box.
Exactly.
I was like,
yeah.
what are we doing?
what are we doing here? Oh my
It
goodness.
looked so
Like,
good.
you guys
I
are
wanted
like
it.
so passionate in everything, including the figurines. Yeah, exactly. I think Kiana has a recent one that like it's not out yet, but it's like pre-order moment at this point. It's the Herschel Finality, the
Oh.
dress one as well. I don't know whether
Yes.
Yeah. She
Isn't
has-
the finality one massive though?
Oh,
It
yeah, that's
looks
massive.
Huge.
It looks huge. Yeah, it looks
It's,
huge.
like, it's not a seventh scale.
I think it's like
It's. Let me look it up because like it is literally massive.
it looks huge.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
it is massive, definitely. I think the most
It comes
Because
in entire shelf by
usually
itself.
like most of like the large like ones that probably you have are like 7th scale. So this is probably either like a half scale or a 3rd scale.
yeah, I think this Alicia one is 1/7. Yeah, the 7 scale one, yeah. But I don't know why, like exactly what Ezra said. The Kiana Fidelity one just looks humongous. Like even more big than Alicia's merch. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Oh, okay. During that time when I went to Shanghai, Zenless Zone Zero didn't get released yet because that was 2024 Jan. But they
Right.
already. I don't know whether I can say. I think I can say this. They already had merch ready for Zenless Zone
Don't get
Zero.
in trouble.
Totally understandable because I think when they did road shows, they're like, okay, join in the pre-registration for Zenless and get this merch, right? So they also
no, you could say that. Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
definitely have merch. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So then they also like gave me some merch for that. I have like, I think they gave me Belle, Wise, Nicole, and
Oh,
B.
cute.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
because someone in my chat is like,
I'm gonna need that.
do you have the triple Z merch? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Because someone's like, I think it's very obvious that I have a lot of Honkai merch, but like, yeah, someone in chat is like, do you have Zenless Zone Zero merch? I do, but it's not shown here. Yeah, exactly.
I
They
only
have
have
like,
It's on
fan
the other
made one.
shelf.
I think you
It's
have
it's
like
not on
the,
the display shelf.
I see the EOS at the back, super cute. Oh my god,
I only have my fan made ones.
so funny. That's so
I
funny.
have a little
Oh well, and this
Eels.
one. I did win this one
So
from the
cute.
Twitter giveaway.
I saw
Like
that.
the
Oh
actual
my god,
EOS
that's so
one.
cute.
Yeah.
That was
The
so
tail.
cute.
Yeah, wait, that's the phone.
It's the phone stand, yeah.
Yeah, right.
You have the way that they have it is you put it like he'll be facing whoever's like on the opposite side of your desk because
Oh,
you
and
put
then
it
you put
on
the
his
butt.
feet
Right.
and it leans up against his ears. So it's like this.
Oh, that's
And you just
so
see his
cute.
you just see his little
Oh my
toesies at the
so
bottom.
Wait, that's so cute. And little mini eels. I remember the clip, Ezra, where like there's one fan that had the same like the placard in the story, and you're like,
Yeah.
hey, I have one too.
That's where I got it from. Yeah. So
love
the way
it.
that I got that like prepared was thankfully I had the early access creator server for
okay,
like
okay.
being able to playtest Astra. And you're not supposed to like show any of the new areas. And I very quickly, because I saw in the trailer that she was holding up the sign, and I was like, I'm not gonna spoil myself on like the entire area, but I teleported there and I took a screenshot of like a close up of her holding the sign, and then I work at a sign shop, so I printed it into the sign. In fact, on the
That's
sign, you
so
can actually still
smart.
see the NPC's hands holding the sign. the sign on the side
It's okay.
there.
You just cover it with your own.
You're covering with
That's
your own
what I
hands.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Wait,
did.
that's so smart. I was actually honestly, I was wondering like, wait, how did you prepare that? Like, and then I was thinking, wait, did they show this like NPC anywhere? I'm like, or like, did you? Oh, that makes so much sense. I see.
Yeah, I saw it in the trailer, so I knew she existed, and I was like, okay, I need to get like a high quality
High quality
image
of
to like
that.
actually make it good. And then I do still have the huge. I don't know if you saw it when I took like the pictures in the suit with the massive Astra like shrine thing in the back.
No, I don't. I'm
I
not
saw
sure.
that picture for
You
your
have it?
thumbnail.
Oh, okay,
I
let me
know
show
the
you.
picture of your
Okay,
like
here we go. Here we
at
go.
the suit
show and
version.
tell. Show and tell.
Yeah, I saw the suit picture, but I don't think I. What is the background? cute doggo. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
this,
my
this
god.
poster is so cool.
Oh my god.
It's huge.
Evelyn's
Yeah.
gonna
For
steal
those who don't
that
know, that's from the web
ASAP.
event.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's from the web event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so pretty. Wow, it's like human size.
The art style.
It's
Yeah.
huge, yeah. 'Cause
It's
I
bigger
had
than
a-
human sized.
Yeah, it's bigger than human
Yeah,
size.
it's bigger than me. I did a promotional thing. They were like, "Yo, if you want to do this, you can. Just act like you're going to Astra's concert and like take a picture." And I was like, "I'm gonna go all out." So I printed this and then had it as the backdrop for my pictures, and I was in a suit. And I was like, "Oh yeah, there we go. I can't wait for her."
Oh. I think I saw the picture, but I was like, you would think that I would be like focused on the Astra. I just like was like, wow, you know, you're in a suit. Let's go. He dripped.
Up.
He dripped already. Oh my goodness!
Dude,
Wow.
It's so funny because I don't have a suit, so I had to have one of my friends come over, and the suit was way too big. So if you saw the, in fact, actually, I think I have let me see if I can find a picture of what the back of the suit looked like, because it was like baby's first suit. It was so funny. We had it clipped in the back on every single
my
like point
goodness.
just to make it look like it was
Yeah.
It
tight.
was tight. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. The commitment and like the dedication for Astra Yao. Let's freaking go.
Yeah. It was I try to do it with every character, like when I haven't been able to do it recently because they don't have the they don't show the like sandwich shop type of chibi art that they do for the characters when you okay, the way that you would see it, the little chibi art on the 7-day login, like when the patch drops, like the cute like sharp ones, I would print those and make my own like acrylics. They weren't actually acrylic, it was foam board. But I don't know if I have them, so I'm going off screen so many times.
It's okay.
I would make my own little character.
Show and tell. Let's
Okay, you're
go.
coming back with goodies.
I wish I had any Zenless Zone Zero.
I see the Ayato cosplay at the back.
I do. Okay, for those who
Oh,
you know
the
before
Genshin
Ask
bag.
pulls it out, I have Ayato, Nilu, don't ask,
Nilu?
Daimiko, don't ask, Chi-Chi, don't ask, Venti, and
It must be from
Mona.
like it's
Don't
like a
ask.
Screamathon or Subathon partnership, something going on
Yeah.
there. Like it has to be a
Yo,
goal.
Chat's
Of
picking
course,
some
yeah,
nice
and it's
fits
not
for
like
you.
I wanted to wear them. No, no, guys.
The
of course
Ayato
not.
one looks so cool though, honestly. Like, oh, it's just there. It's like so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, I think the Ayato one I would like genuinely wear to like a con or something because like the jacket is like super sick.
Yeah, it
Um,
looks so good. Oh, let's
yeah.
go. You have like a
Ooh.
Genshin Impact.
Yeah, you have like a Genshin bag to put all of your
Well, I don't have
Hoyo
there's no
merch in.
Zenless. There's not a Zen. I mean, I have everything in there. I have like a little HI3 bag in there too.
So
I have a full
cute!
version of the.
That's so
HI3 one.
nice.
I
so
think it's in
nice.
storage because when I moved, a lot of my stuff is in storage right now. But I do have the Star Rail merch, which is cool. I got this from.
I want more merch.
Where did I get this from? Oh, one of my friends went to a con,
Mhm.
and oh, hold on, let me see if I can get a good close up of this. It's holographic, like thick cards.
Oh my
Ah,
god, that
the
is so
tarot-looking
pretty.
cards.
Yeah.
those are
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
pretty.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think I
It's
saw that on
so
Taobao.
nice.
Yeah, oh my god, that's pretty.
Whoa.
That is
Oh,
gorgeous.
It's the back as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's literally the Kafka cards.
Yeah, this is the official
Yeah.
merch. Yeah, that they released a few
Yeah,
months ago.
this one's not fan made. Yeah, this one is official.
Yeah.
No,
Whoa,
the
those are
quality of it's
Yeah, the quality.
crazy.
It really is. Yeah, I mean it was expensive, but it was worth it.
definitely
worth
worth it. I mean, look at the shine, the glitter on that.
And then there's one, yeah, Sparkles is the only one that has a special backing. It's like
What?
a gold
Oh.
like, backing, and then
Oh.
it's Sparkle.
Wow,
There it
director, let's
is.
go. Oh my god,
Any
sparkle.
Lore relevant?
Lore relevancy, even in the merch. Wow.
I mean, yeah,
That's
but
so
yeah,
nice.
very good. All their merch is so sick. I can't wait. I bought an unbelievable amount of official Zenless merch from Dave.
Oh yeah,
He,
the Dave, yeah, I met
yeah.
him. Yes, when he was in Malaysia.
I love him. He's such a sweetheart. He went to the con in California where Zenless had like a little like pop-up shop there.
Anime Expo.
And
No, not Anime
no, it wasn't Anime Expo. I don't remember where it was. It was like Umai or something like
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had like a huge Zenless thing there, and I messaged and I was like, "Can I please send you money to get me Zenless things?" I spent stupid amounts of money on so much merch, and when I get that in, I'm gonna unbox it all.
Totally
But I have
understandable.
like
That's so exciting.
all those items, and I also pre-ordered Anby's figure, like when they had that thing.
Ooh.
So whenever that actually releases, then I'll have that. I want to get the Zenless clothing that I saw that you. I think you pre-ordered it, Kodla, didn't
saw
you?
that. I
Yeah,
wanted to buy it.
yeah.
I need it so bad.
There's
It
like
looks
official
so
Zenless
sick.
like jackets, and it's like the things that they wear on the dev streams.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
literally so
It's
sick. But I
exactly.
don't know how to buy shit from the other
Taobao,
website.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, how do I do it? How do I do it? I
It's
wanna buy
so-
it so bad.
It is very, very nice. That was the one that I was also like waiting for, because I know that every like Genshin, it was Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact, they have released their own attires, like their own like apparel clothing. So I was like, okay, Zenless gotta release one at one point, and then they released it, and I was like, oh my god, that's the perfect apparel to release. Immediately pre-ordered.
Yeah.
I think it's like gonna send soon. Actually, like I checked the shipment. It's I think maybe delivery tomorrow or something. But yeah, honestly, if you
Wow.
guys really, really want the merch, just hit me up. I can like be your proxy, literally your
Oh my
proxy.
god.
Yeah, and then like
Oh,
I
yeah.
God,
buy
I
it,
love
and then
you.
and I can just send it to wherever you guys are, US, Canada. Yeah.
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 I'll
Because
pay
most
you,
of the merch, like those
you the
those
shipping.
exclusive like clothing merches and stuff, like we don't even see like a tenth of it here in the
Yeah.
States.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I think
yeah.
during
Yeah.
like
And, like,
cons or pop-ups, they're
Canada.
difficult for them
They bring
to,
a little bit of it, yeah.
Yeah, they only bring like a little bit. So even if they do bring, the stock is low. And like I think, and I'm just saying the facts. I'm not trying to, make your money, make your bank. But they upcharge pretty high amount.
yeah,
Versus
yeah.
on
Yeah.
Taobao. I remember seeing the lineup of merch for, I think, was it Honkai Impact 3rd? They had like a pop up in. I don't remember, was it Texas or was it California? I saw that, and I remember like going like, oh my god, like I remember seeing the exact same merch on Taobao for like 3 times less the price. But totally understandable.
Yeah,
like,
and
yeah,
I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about because I went to the one that was in, and this is what I got, and it was like I looked it up after on Taobao.
but totally understandable.
Wow, it is like it was 3 times more expensive, but it's the
Wow.
Zenless. Yeah,
so
it's so
That is
pretty.
good. I love it.
gorgeous. Okay, that's like
I
that's
know.
that's so
stunning.
pretty.
I know, it's
With the
so
flowers.
pretty.
The lilies.
It's so pretty. That's
I love
so
it so
gorgeous.
much.
Quality of that.
That's beautiful. Oh my god, look at Shia. So pretty. Sally. The
Oh,
quality.
she's on a beach.
Yeah, she's on the
Yeah,
beach.
I-
well.
the
It's just up in the
stand is
sand.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the Azure waters. Oh my god, so pretty. But like, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, if you see on Taobao, then it's understandable because like you have to pay for like import taxes. They have to pay for like the shipment as well, and like it's expensive, and also they have to like make from that as well the cost inside the upcharge. But yeah, on Taobao it's like way less cheaper. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that I stay close to China. So the shipping is not super expensive. I think for the 2 clothing that I bought from Zenless, like the gray shirt and then the black jacket, I think in total, including shipping, costed like 300-ish ringgit. So less than 100
really?
USD. Yeah.
Yeah, I spent.
Wow,
I
yeah.
had to spend way more on
Yeah.
like the items that were there at the pop-up shop. I could tell they were being unbelievably upcharged, but it was like the only opportunity that I had to get Honkai merch. Like that was the first time I've ever seen them do a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was near me, I was like, oh my god, let's go.
That's
I don't know if
go.
you saw my tweet at the time, but when I went, because it
Yeah.
was a simultaneous Honkai pop-up shop with Genshin.
Oh yeah, I
and,
think so. Yeah.
I went there and I was like, by the time I got there, which was still before they opened, the line was wrapping around the building. And so I
Oh.
was like, here's the main entrance, right? I went over here and then to the side of the building. I was like in the middle of the side of the building. And a little bit before they opened, one of the employees came out and they went to a vantage point where they could like see a bunch of people. And they're like, hey, like, who's here for Honkai Impact 3rd? And I was the only one who raised my hand. And they're like, Anyone else? No one. Everyone just started laughing like I was being bullied. And they're like, okay, well, we're actually starting a separate line for HI3, so follow me. And so then I got
Hey,
brought
get to the front.
immediately to the front. And so I was the only one standing in the Honkai line. I literally took a selfie, and like the entire line is behind me.
I remember
and
you
there were
seeing you
people
tweet
who
about
came in
those.
after.
Oh my
Yeah, there were
God.
people that
feel
came
like I
for
saw this
Honkai
picture.
after.
It's like,
Yeah. But I was just like, dude, that's crazy. Like,
the
I thought it
actual
was gonna
Honkai
be a little
Impact,
bit more 50.
The fans are coming back.
Do
They're,
what?
they're coming. Yeah, it's just that you're
Yeah,
too early.
yeah, they're on their way. Yeah, that was so funny because I really did not expect it to be that dramatic of it. I knew there was gonna be more Genshin people, but to be the only one at opening, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure like but then at least that it's nice that they separated the lines for you though. Or not you would have like, line up together with the Genshin
Yeah.
the Genshin fans. Yeah. So at least like you get to enter it faster as well, I assume.
Yes, yeah, because they were
you
doing the
get your
thing
first
where they
picks.
only let like a few people in at a time, and so since I was like literally just right there, they just threw me in as like one of the first people.
Did they separate the merch like areas? So this is Genshin merch and then that's like for Honkai merch.
They did, yeah. There was I will say though, by separating it, I mean there was literally like 90% of it was Genshin, and there was one wall of Honkai, and then there was one rack of like Honkai clothing. So they did have some like Bronya jackets, and I think they had like one
Nice.
Himiko jacket, but it was way too expensive because I had my eyes on that Sele figure, and I was like, I need that first.
Yeah, that's the priority. Everything else, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
not only in like the western side, but like even in Malaysia when we have pop-ups like Hoyoverse. Yeah, so Hoyoverse is like a yearly thing that happens across Southeast Asia. And that includes Malaysia. So I normally regularly go there annually, and they mark up pretty high amounts as well, even for Malaysia. So I would say like maybe for something that's like you can get on Taobao for 60 ringgit, you get it for like 100 or 120 in Malaysia. So yeah, it's not like anywhere like way more expensive than you guys as well.
drastic?
Yeah. It's also kind of drastic, but like not super expensive like Western countries. But yeah, we still get the upcharge. Yeah, it's not like okay, like Taobao you get for 100, then the top up shop over here you also get for 100. But nah, you get it like yeah, exactly. So I know how you feel. When I saw the lineups, literally, like what I did was like, I just took my phone and then I'm like checking Taobao. Like I have a friend with me as well, and then like she's also checking Taobao, and she's like, that is very more expensive than in Taobao. Okay, we are just gonna get it from Taobao. So I saw like a lot of people were like they were walking out with like their bags of merch, right? And then I was like walking out with no merch, and I felt like, oh, should I get merch? But I was like, no, it's okay. Just wait for the merch to
You'll get your merch later.
I'll get my
Yeah.
merch later. And yeah, but totally understandable, because sometimes like if you don't have access to Taobao, even in Malaysia, if you don't know Chinese, I access Taobao basically just like copy paste the entire screenshot of the Taobao page and then going to Google Translate to translate what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually quite difficult. It's a hassle. So some people like it's easier to just like you see your product that you want, get it from there. Yeah. So,
Taobao is different from Tmall, right?
it's the
'Cause
same.
Tmall is another.
So
is it the same?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
okay.
So Tmall is just Taobao Mall. Taobao is like generally just like the site itself, but Tmall is where I think they call it mall because there is like authentication of the sellers over there. They're like official sellers. So if you go on Tmall, the
Gotcha.
sellers over there are verified and they're like official. So yeah, that's why
I
it's like
see.
MiHoYo's Tmall. Like when I mentioned Taobao, yeah, it's basically Tmall as well. Yeah. And
Okay. Yeah, because I think I tried to make a Tmall account, and it was like I was stuck on the sending a verification code to my phone because
Oh.
it said it would send, and then I just wouldn't get anything for
wonder
like
why.
by the time I got the code, it was like 30 minutes after I would click send.
No.
And by the time I
Oh.
got
Yeah,
the
I've had
code, then
that.
it was invalid.
Oh,
And I was
no.
like, what do I do? It also doesn't help that a lot of the times, I think I actually had to use a different number because this happens so often. I got very lucky. My phone number is literally the easiest phone number to ever exist in the world. To the point that a lot of the things that I try to sign up for, it tells me is an invalid phone number because it thinks it's like a fake
Oh.
phone number.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, It's my real phone number. Send me the code. I will show you. But yeah, it was unfortunate. But I need to figure out how to actually get that account back because I think I did manage to get it. But I don't remember my password, so I'll need to make a new.
Because I do think
just locked there.
actually in like Americas, also Canada, I think like there is access to Taobao. It's just that like certain products on Taobao like it's not able to be shipped to the area. But if you want to make an account, I think it's actually possible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the
Trying that right after this podcast.
I think the proxy for Taobao like is official is AliExpress. I think. And but then
okay, yeah.
Yeah, but then I think AliExpress also has like there's like upcharge on that as well. Yeah, exactly. We live in a
There's
world of
upcharges
capitalism. Exactly. It is what it is.
And that's not even including the shipping to Canada because we have customs as well. On top of things. Like on top of shipping itself, we also have to pay customs when it crosses the border. And I'm just like, okay, I bought this. I buy this $20 item, right? And then shipping costs $30, and then customs is $50. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Oh my goodness.
Why is it such a struggle?
It's such
okay, maybe I was exexaggering a little bit, but that's
it's
how
valid.
I mean,
no,
not really.
I will crash out.
I also work at a shipping center, so I know how like the international like customs values are awful.
I would legit crash out seeing my shipping cost way higher than the actual product cost. I'm like, you know what? Is this even
that's
worth
like a
it?
consistent thing.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah, where will we actually regarding this? I don't remember.
No, I think we kind of covered.
It suddenly became like a rant.
Yeah.
That's how it normally goes. It's the best way to have it go.
But for the Proxy podcast, episode 5, we weren't able to do it because we were talking about lore. But we're bringing back the Proxy mini games, everybody.
Oh yeah!
Yippee! So, for zKodla, we like to play a little mini game with our guests.
Now?
And today is going to be no different.
Let's go.
Every Proxy podcast, we have something a little bit different. So, because we know you're pretty well versed in the Hoyoverse, today's mini game has to do something with a little bit of crossing over into the different games. So I'm gonna set it up just a little bit. So if you guys wanna, help me entertain folks, this is a small little break before we jump back into the podcast. But I'll go set it up right now.
Let's freaking go! I'm excited.
It's another wheel, everybody. You guys know.
Let's go! I love the wheels.
I
love
my wheels. Spin the wheel.
All right, wheel time.
I will say I am also gonna go get some coffee. So,
yes,
ladies,
please, everybody, go take a restroom break.
Keep chat entertained.
All right.
Liquids. Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty chill.
All right.
If I
I'm
drink
excited.
More coffee, it's
Green.
10 p.m. here. I shouldn't drink more coffee.
It's like around
I'll drink water
10-ish
instead.
your end, I guess. 10 p.m.-ish for you guys.
Yeah, I think we're exactly 12 apart.
Okay.
Exactly 12 apart. Okay, yeah, it's close to 10
because
a.m.
it's
here.
9:54 here p.m.
How are you like? I literally before I slept, I saw you streaming Wuthering Waves, and I was like, oh my god, I want to get to the good part. I want to get to the good part. I was like, but okay, oh god, I'm getting sleepy. I'm like, I can't because it was like I think around 3 a.m. already, and then I saw it like you were really close to fight. Oh my goodness, wait, I don't want to spoil, but like fight. I think all of us know
fighting something.
Yeah. So then I was like, I really do want to like stay on for that. And I was like, okay, I've got to sleep. And then I woke up and I'm like, okay, I got like about 3 hours each of sleep. But then like the thing is, at least I didn't stream before I slept. So like you streamed, and then you're on the podcast, and I don't know how you're like the energy. Oh my god! And you also streamed Honkai Impact live stream.
Yeah.
You are running on something different
the
here.
night before. No,
my
I
goodness.
feel like I was talking to Josh and Az before we started the podcast. I think I've been live longer than I have been not live in the past 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because last night I was streaming a bit of Wua, and then I streamed Repo with Josh and Az and some others.
I saw that.
And then so I went offline for I think approximately 7 hours, and then I was live again at 7 a.m. for the Honkai Star live streams, and I did that.
Oh,
and
it's
then
7
after
a.m.
that
for you
finished, I
guys,
was
huh?
like,
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
goodness.
7:30 a.m. for me
Holy.
currently without daylight savings. So yeah, so I woke up for that, and then I decided I was determined to play the Wua story, right? And I didn't want to like start it before the podcast because then I would feel rushed and stuff. So I wanted to take my time.
Mhm.
So I played the Wua story right after I did the Honkai Star Rail live stream, and then oh my god, my live stream earlier, like after Honkai Star Rail, it was total 9 hours.
Yeah, it was
So
I mean,
then-
the Wuwa story
yeah.
was pretty long as well. Yeah.
And I also talk a lot. I have a yap tax. My chat likes to call it because I like to take my time and talk about what's
that's
going on and my
amazing.
theories and things like that. Yeah, so I end up usually taking like ×2 for the
Yep.
runtime of a story for the most part. So yeah, so then I finished it and then I was talking a bit about it and I was like, oh wait guys, it's literally like almost 4:30 p.m. I have a podcast in 3 hours. Okay, I need to go get some food, do some editing. I didn't do any editing. Okay, I ended stream, I got some food and I played like an ARAM and then it was time for the podcast. I was like, oh shit, I need to make a thumbnail. So then,
Oh
yeah, so I
god.
made that and then
Our
I made it
I
priorities.
know how like intense that is. So
I was
mad
speaking about how
respect.
I was like literally slept seeing her stream, woke up and I'm like, you know, oh shit, like wow, I don't know how you'd be doing it. If it was me, I like literally crash out. I'll be like, oh, too tired already.
I almost did that on stream one time. I was gonna say because when on the third beta, the final beta for Star Rail, I didn't get it. I didn't get access, and so I had to watch through other people. But then they did like the Twitch giveaway thing, and I managed to get access through one of the Twitch giveaways. So I immediately went live. And once I got access, within 24 hours, I had streamed 20 hours. The 4-hour difference was me getting food and like working for 2 hours. I went to work and I worked for 2 hours, got off, went and got like fast food, and I came home, and when I was eating on the couch, I was falling asleep while putting the food in my mouth. So I only ate like half of my meal, took a nap for like 20 minutes, and then hopped back on stream and just continued grinding out the Star Rail beta for like
that is
another
the
10 hours.
grind, the grind culture. Holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah,
But
it was brutal.
wow.
I think the closest I had was probably there was a Zenless Zone Zero Bizarre Brigade contest.
Oh my god, I
hosted by
saw that!
Kiana a while back.
I saw it, and then like was it? I think you suddenly just disconnected. of
Yeah,
that
I got
song.
kicked after my final run. I was live for 11 hours, I think, and then when I finally went through to play my run, I got kicked mid-run.
I saw your reaction to that. I remember I saw that on Twitter. Then I was just like, what is this brigade thing going on? Then I was like, oh okay, I think it's something like Toronto made or something. And then
Yeah, it was
I,
a little tournament.
I saw the clip and I felt the crash out in my heart, bro. I was like, I was
Yeah.
It was. I mean, at that point, I was so tired. I crashed out and I was like, whatever, whatever. I'm ending stream. I'm done. Because before that, I just slept a little bit, and then before that, I also streamed Bizarre Brigade for I think like 5 or 6 hours the day before. Total that entire tournament, I'm pretty sure I streamed Bizarre Brigade for almost 30 hours total. So...
Yeah, that was crazy because I had just
That's
finished streaming my
persistent.
run, and then I immediately came into your chat and was watching you do your run. I think it was the first interaction that we have actually.
Yeah, that was the first
Because
time.
I was
we
like, I was
had-
trying to give you strats on the earlier waves, and I was like, yo, go to the corner, and then your chat was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. But it worked for the earlier waves, and then yeah, when I watched you crash on that final wave, I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
I would have done the exact same thing. I just would have ended stream. I'm going to bed.
it was so funny.
I mean,
Looking back on it, honestly, it was a very funny moment. If anything, it was funnier because I crashed than if I finished it. But oh my god, in the moment, I actually went through the 5 stages of
oh, I think I saw it in your eyes. Honestly, it's like, oh my god, I feel so bad. But like, I'm like, oh my god, it's such a like ridiculous, like, you know, out of the moment thing to happen that I was like, it then became like funny, you know. I was like, holy shit. But I felt the pain. I was like, I don't play a lot of Brigade, honestly, Bridget, but like I saw it from you guys, I guess. Yeah. Anything about like that, I don't really play too much of that minigame in Zenless Zone Zero. But when I saw how like, you know, you were so consistent like throughout the 11 hours, and then just the kick out of team. How does it even happen actually? Like, why did you get?
Okay, so Tuano actually came into the chat while I was like doing the final run. So he went and asked some people at Hoyoverse. The people at Hoyoverse said that it was because of like memory or some sort of too many entities issues. But to be completely honest, I don't think that's correct, because I went back and checked. I got kicked out of the arcade game mode at the 10-hour mark. And then the same thing happened to Rednu, who is another creator who was also doing the tournament. He also got kicked out of the Bizarre Brigade at the 10-hour mark too. So I'm pretty sure there's like a soft cap of 10 hours in any game mode in which they will kind of kick you out and reset in case someone goes AFK for that long, I'm guessing. So I'm like 99% sure it was the 10-hour thing, even though they said that it was a memory issue, because the thing is, my game didn't crash, right?
Yeah,
my game didn't crash or anything. I just got kicked out of the arcade itself. So then I'm pretty sure it's like a 10-hour timer.
Makes
so
sense.
I guess there's a lesson if you guys are ever, for some reason, spending 10 hours in a game mode in Zenless. There is a 10-hour timer on that, so make sure you finish whatever you're doing before the 10 hours are up.
The Zenless devs are like, no one's gonna spend 10 hours plus on the mini game.
Yeah.
And they're like, make a
Underestimate
code.
our determination.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't know that was the case. I see. I think my longest stream was the Penacony stream, where like I think it was the 2.1 or 2.2, like the adventuring story one.
Adventuring, yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 8 hours.
Yeah. It was a long story. I think it took me. I had to end stream because I already reached the 11 hour, 12 hour mark, where like YouTube.
For the YouTube stream, yeah.
YouTube won't contain. I remember like, and that was the. Do you already kept up like with the Penacony stream, right? Like, I mean Penacony, sorry. Okay, so then like when Akiron said like, oh, my name is Raiden Bose Morime, I was like, oh my god, and then like I was like, oh my god, and then someone in like the chat suddenly went, "Kodla, you gotta end stream now. Like you're close to 12-hour mark," and I was like, oh my god, Raiden Bose Morime, and then I looked at chat, and I was like, wait, what? I didn't know that. And then they're like, yeah. YouTube like deletes your VOD if you cap above 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Yes, I think that's still a thing.
Yeah.
I think
Oh wow.
Azrael has like first time experience in this. I think he actually has experienced this because I think there was one stream that he did, and that was like a Honkai Star stream. When he's back, we can ask him. Where I did see him stream it, and then like next day I saw the VOD was gone or something, and then after that he mentioned on Twitter that Oh, okay.
12 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It was I was like 2 patches behind on Star Rail. I was like,
Oh, so you're
"Fuck,
grinding it?
we're gonna do everything in one day." And so I also did not know it's at the 12-hour mark is when it cuts off. Like you can still stream past that. Like they won't end
Yeah.
your
VOD doesn't
stream.
save.
You can.
But
Yep.
the VOD does not save past the 12-hour mark. In fact, it cuts off the 12th hour. So when I streamed that entire thing, I got completely caught up, and it was the Fei Xiao's like thing.
I think so. Yeah.
The Fei Xiao story.
Fei Xiao story.
And I was like, dude, this is so good, peak. And then I woke up in the morning and I saw comments that were like, what happened in the last hour of the stream? And I'm like, what? And then I look, and it was like, yeah, I scrolled to the end of the video, and it just ends. And I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah,
so
I
then I
think
contacted support.
I thought
And they were like,
the what
yeah.
gets deleted, but it's just above 12-hour mark. Yeah, they just cut off. there.
Yeah, above the 12-hour mark, it
Oh.
cuts off. Yeah, and so I lost. That is completely gone. I have no backup. I wasn't
Yeah.
recording because I normally just have like the stream. So that is the only piece of like Hoyo media that I've played through that I have zero like
Exactly.
evidence or like historical
Oh.
records of.
Yeah.
And I reached out to YouTube. Oh, my camera froze.
Yeah,
Hold
your
on.
cam froze.
I reached out to YouTube. And
There's
I
a
was
12-hour mark on your camera.
Yeah. The 12-hour mark and then doing.
It hit. It's not gonna save us.
It is so coincidental.
Let me see. Deactivate, activate.
Yeah,
Are we back?
Yeah, but
There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Can't see you, though.
activate.
Ah,
There we
there
go.
we
Okay,
go. You're
okay. But yeah, so I reached out to YouTube and I was like, hey, is there any like this happened? Is there any way that it's like still in the backlog servers of YouTube? Like it just happened last night. Like it wasn't even like a full 10 hour. Like it was like 6 hours ago. And they're like, no, sorry, we don't keep it at all. Like it's deleted immediately. And I was like, so there's no way for me to get that. And they're like, no, it's gone. And I was like, damn it.
I wonder
Like
what's
that
the thought
entire
process
last
from
hour.
YouTube for that. Like, why? Like,
I
there
don't
must be
understand.
somewhere, right? It must be kept somewhere in the cloud. Like,
Yeah, because
so weird.
it instantly turns into a VOD. Like it has to actively delete it.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YouTube, the moment
what's
you
the
click in
last
stream, it's a
hour?
video. And
Yeah.
I'm like, just give me the hour. It's like the hype part of
Yeah,
the
it
story.
was the hype part.
last hour.
I wanted to see a reaction to that. Then I was like, yo! I was like, and after that, I think
I
that, like, the
know.
comments are like,
Ended
oh
up
my
edging
god.
your viewers.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, never again, never will this happen. And I think I had to literally end stream and do that thing with Zenless because I was at like the 10-hour mark and I was like, yo, we have to end stream and I need to make a new one
Oh.
because otherwise I'm not losing anything.
Yeah,
on-
once bitten, twice shy. Yeah.
on the yeah.
I was speaking about that because I had like the close to 11-hour mark, 12-hour mark when like Raiden Acheron revealed herself as Raiden Bosemorimi, and I was like so hyped out about it. And then after that, like chat went on like, you gotta end the stream because your voice is getting closer to the 12-hour mark, and I was like, I didn't
At
know
least
that.
you noticed that because losing that would have been awful.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
having lost that section, no
Exactly.
recovery.
No recovery. I would crash out. Like I would probably like uninstall Honkai Star
Crash
Rail
out
1
live.
month, crash out live. like yeah, exactly. Because it's like, you know, that's such an important moment. Like there is no recollection or like there's no historical evidence of you playing that part. Like it's just exactly.
Yeah, it's awful. That's
Yeah.
why, like a long time ago, like way before Genshin came out, I started playing Honkai Impact 3rd, and I actually was like, I wonder if anybody would watch. There was like I think it was actually 15 people watching HI3 on Twitch, and I streamed chapter, it's when Kiana goes through the simulation with like, where she sees, well, why can't I remember her dad?
Oh, I
4?
think it was like okay. So it's like chapter 5, I think. Siegfried? Yeah.
Chapter
yeah.
5. Yeah, Siegfried. Yes,
Siegfried.
in the winter biome
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, chapter 5,
Yeah,
chapter 4.
and I streamed that, and I mean at the time my average viewers was also just like 2, but I did have more viewers coming on that one. I think I had like 5.
Let's go!
I was like, oh my god, people love this mobile game. Let's go. And then unfortunately I like never streamed it again after that. But then I wish I still had those because Twitch, you know, deletes VODs and like whatever, and I didn't have it. But anyway, sorry it took me so long for coffee. Do you have the wheel
All
ready?
good, all good.
We have it ready.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for
Amazing.
ramble.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, guys, take a break. Keeps yapping. But yeah, it's been so amazing speaking with you guys. Okay, where's the wheel?
Yes, thank you for coming on. It's very great
It's
to
been
hear
so much
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Also, hearing your story was so cool.
Yes, it was.
Thank you for hearing my story. Okay, I think
Well,
I guess I'll
gamers.
just wait.
Okay. All right.
gamers.
Josh.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
We
Yes.
are ready.
Okay. Yeah. So in the past couple podcasts, I've been the one sending it up, and they've always been different. So even for Agent As, they don't even know what we're doing here today. And you
I
guys can
don't.
see we do have a few colors on that wheel. Yes.
Oh wait, I need to.
Okay, sorry, where's the wheel? Oh, is it like in another show?
Yeah,
if
no,
you
Josh
open
has
up,
his
also-
Oh, I
screen
see it.
Going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
All
see
right,
it.
Perfect. So today for our proxy minigame, we're going to be drafting our ultimate Hoyoverse team based off the colors we roll.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
interesting. So,
So-
the color
Get
scheme of the
interesting with it.
character.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So we're going to allow each person to start at least once per round. We're going to go 4 rounds. So kind of like a Genshin or a Honkai Star Rail team. I know ZZ and HI3 are 3, but we'll go 4. So on my screen, we have Age at the top left, As on the top right. I'm on the bottom left, and Kodla's on the bottom right.
That's the
Same
same
for
for
me.
me.
So we're gonna start with Age into As Kodla me, As into Kodla me Age, zKodla, into me, age as, and then me into age as Kodla. So
Okay,
I'll
this-
help you guys out with the order.
I was gonna say perfect. I will not remember that. Just
Don't worry. Visually on my stream, it'll make sense for everybody.
Clockwise,
But
clockwise.
for us that are viewing it on Discord, it looks jumbled. But don't worry, I'll kind of direct us from there. But just
Yeah,
as
yeah.
a explanation for everybody, we're gonna go. Everybody's gonna start at least once. We're gonna go counterclockwise from that person. Okay. So we're gonna spin the wheel, and you are allowed to pick up any character within the Hoyoverse that matches that relative color theme.
Okay.
Okay.
Simple. And then whoever comes out with the strongest team, you know, you could either base it off of like mechanics, you could base it off of lore, aesthetics, your favorite, of course.
Wait, what is that
We're
orange?
just trying to construct the best team.
Red. No, okay, never mind.
Is orange spelled
Oh.
different?
As in, like, the orange is
no.
red.
Oh no, don't worry. The colors aren't associated because there's like there's
Oh.
purple with red and then white with yellow. Yeah, don't worry.
Oh,
about
okay,
it.
alright, yeah. Just
It's
so
just
this-
yeah.
Wait,
Sorry,
red is
I didn't color code it.
Oh,
My
nice,
bad.
fine, fine. All good, all
My
good.
bad, my bad.
I didn't have the wheel pulled up. I almost missed it.
It's good, it's good.
Don't worry. I will announce it. I'll announce it. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to play?
I'm ready.
Yes.
The Ultimate Hoyo Draft Colors Edition. Okay. So again, we're gonna start with age. You're gonna kick us off for this first round. Our first color that we have to draft with is
I'm going to forget every single character that uses this color when I'm on the spot.
You said it's in the entire Hoyoverse?
in the entire Hoyoverse
Ooh.
purple. That's a good color. and a lot of good
Age, you got
purple
this.
characters.
Oh,
Oh,
There's one
There is
character
a
on my
huge.
screen right
yeah, I was
now.
gonna say there's one huge pick that you can take right now.
Age.
Age with the first pick of the first draft or the first round of the draft.
You got this, girl.
Which purple Hoyoverse character are we picking?
Shall I?
Go for it.
I mean, she's actually one of the first characters who I pulled. I think she's the first character I pulled the light cone for as well
my
in
goodness.
Oh.
Star Rail. So, Miss Acheron, she's on the screen.
I feel like her team is gonna be the most
Acheron
strongest
is
at this
off
point.
the
She has a
table.
freaking emanator.
Chat said Bailu is purple.
Oh my god!
True. That's true.
You're not wrong about that.
Like purple, I was like,
Okay,
holy,
okay.
holy. You got like one of the
Starting off with
strongest.
Deminator.
Holy.
Okay.
Are you removing the
Ass.
color? Or are you keeping it?
I will be removing the color, yes.
Oh, okay.
So then,
Oh,
you guys, so then
okay.
each round we won't be able to pick it, but as again, your pick is going to be. We're all going to choose a purple character from here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay,
Oh,
I see.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of. You said, wait, how are we ranking this? You said, are we like doing a competition at the end of who has the
Who
better
has the
team?
best team?
Oh,
Who has the
Okay,
best
well,
win.
overall
Chad,
The
team?
best
as
powerful
much as I
team.
would love to pick Vivian, I absolutely would do Vivian. But if we're going like, off of
right.
just like strength, I am
Mhm.
gonna go ahead and steal. I don't even know if I know how to say her name, but yeah, Casterise.
Oh my goodness, you guys are
Castoris, and she
strongest
will be out
characters.
by the time the
Oh,
PROXY podcast.
Castoris.
So
Castoris.
Castoris is allowed. Yes,
Castoris.
Castoris. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. The Arbiter
Okay.
of Death.
Okay, so
And
that
also, really cool scythe.
yes.
Yeah.
Allah, I'm sorry for taking
Dragons,
your bag.
elf
No,
girl.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm thinking like, okay, her show of
I
thunder
didn't know
is.
that's how it would work.
I thought the wheel was gonna change actually. So her show of thunder is red and black, white, but she has an outfit. Okay, so outfit doesn't count, right?
Well, technically, the outfit is the character suit.
As in like she has different outfits in Honkai Impact. So there's one
Is
outfit
it,
where
like, cosmetic?
yeah, it's like a
Oh, I
cosmetic
see.
thing.
Oh, it's not. If it's cosmetic, will we?
I would say just base.
I'm gonna say
I would say just
no.
base. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no, just base. Yeah. I think that's
Understandable,
just it.
yeah, default.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether you guys count it as purple. It has like hints of purple, white. Hershey of Origin, Raiden Mei.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we will allow that.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright. We have Acheron, we have Mei. I wonder because I was also thinking like whether variants or like similar characters are allowed, or if Rider May wasn't allowed, I was already thinking Cloran. But yeah, I'm gonna go with her show of origin, Rider May.
100%. 100%.
Okay.
And yes, because she's her own battle suit, then
Yes,
technically
it's her own battle
we'll
suit.
definitely allow.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly. So that's how we'll base it off in the HI3 section of it.
Let's go.
Funny enough, you took my pick, my favorite character in almost all the Hoyoverse games, and shout out to Crystal Lee. One of my favorite Genshin characters is Cloren. So I'm gonna be picking up Cloren as one of the.
Oh, thank
the
God I didn't take
strongest
your favorite.
electric.
Her ult is
Genshin
still one of the
characters.
coolest Genshin ults that I've seen. I will say that ult is incredible.
Yes. Yeah,
And
yeah,
she
yeah.
was so badass in the story too.
I would know, but I believe it.
Not a bad pick for the last pick. But now, as you're going to be starting this next round.
Awesome.
So it's going to go as Kodla me age.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to move this color. Our next color is going to be.
Ooh.
That's
a good color.
Yellow.
Yellow.
I've only
Yellow.
forgotten every character that has yellow in their design.
Yeah, so have I. I'm
I already
trying to
have
think
two
of
characters in my brain now.
It's okay. It's okay. You can use your phones, you know, if we really need to. If we really need to, I need to look up if this character is predominantly yellow.
I got one. It's also one of my favorite
Yellow.
characters.
Not me actually looking up a tier list.
tier list of yellow. Yeah, actually, let me just Google yellow Hoyo characters. Let me see.
I guess like and what NBS rank kind of counts like right, like orange, yellowish.
That's I'll count as orange.
Oh,
Orange,
you know
yeah,
what?
more orange.
Actually,
Trigger
this
good
is
one.
I really like this pick. Actually, I'm gonna go with the female Dream Seeker from HI3 Part 2.
That's okay. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very yellow. Yep. Her outfit.
Okay. The female Dream Seeker. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Okay. So, what
Okay.
would
Kodla.
yours? Okay, I want to keep track with everyone's. So now S has Castris and I'm being competitive here. and also female Dream Seeker. Okay, I'm gonna go with literally the other Dakimakura beside me, but she has an outfit here. But her base default outfit is Diankora, and that's yellow. So I'm going with Durando.
That one's so good.
Durando, Bianca Atagina, Diankora. Yep. Oh, I'm going
There you go.
OP mode. Let's go.
Dude, Diankra's like animations is peak.
S tier.
Yes. Oh my
S freaking
god,
tier.
it's so good. I love playing her in Oh my god, I forgot
Abyss?
the thing. It's like the No, not
Elysian
Abyss,
Realm.
the simulated universe. Yes, Elysian Realm. Thank you.
Simulated universe. Yes, Elysian Realm. Her ulti is insane.
Okay.
Right. Have you chosen?
Dang. Okay.
Me furiously searching.
Hold up. Let me look it up one more time. Look it up one more time.
There's
Yeah,
one
chat,
particular.
I
Oh my
know
goodness.
I've been going over
yellow's
like how
so
much I love
hard.
Trigger, but the only reason I didn't pick Trigger is because I'm going for straight power right now.
Yeah, power
Like,
mode.
I'm trying to power scale the Hoyo universe.
Wait, Josh,
Okay.
Cloren's best friend is also.
Okay. Well, that's a problem. Because it wouldn't be the best power pick, but I
True.
mean to.
But you're gonna
maybe I could
separate
play
the
You know,
besties?
I'll
The
play to the
besties,
fans. I'll play
though.
to the fans.
Come
Let's do
on.
it. Hold up. Let's do it. Hold up. Let me pull it up.
The color wheel is already.
Let's do it.
Oh my god,
Yo,
I'm
it
going
is.
Navio with my second pick. Let's go. We
That is
love
so
to see it.
beautiful, and you even it's
That's
signed.
very
Really, really good.
It's signed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So.
That's gorgeous.
You had that shit on
funny enough.
standby. You knew you were
Yeah.
gonna pick.
No, because this is one of the
this-
posters I was giving away.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Because I got to meet Brenna Larson at one of like this pop-up signing, and she signed
Oh
a
my
Navi
God, the
poster.
NBA?
That's
I'm
right. I
giving this
tuned
one
into that
away.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving this one away.
From the Spina with Love?
and- yeah,
so
and then
sweet.
the Cloren poster and Navi poster, I obviously I'm probably gonna.
This
hit
wheel of
up-
colors is rigged
Yeah,
from the start. Purple, yellow. Wow,
Oh my God.
that
Why are there
You
so
are
few
ready.
yellow characters for the games
I'll
I
play to
play?
the fans. I'll grab Navia. She's a great character for Crystallize with Clarence. So it's not a bad pick.
I mean, that was pretty strong too. I mean,
Yeah, and Navia and Clarenda are one of the stronger characters in all of Genshin. Mechanically.
and
so,
together, yeah, they are even stronger. So,
Yeah.
power of
with love,
Yes.
the power of love. Yeah. Okay.
right age has have you furiously
that leaves
found?
Oh my god. Does blonde count as yellow?
Well,
Oh, wait, are
if
you
they're
thinking of
blonde and then the
Pinocchio?
rest of the outfit's green? I think we're gonna go green for that character.
I think the entire vibe. Okay.
I mean, if you're talking about a guy who throws coins around, I mean, all the
Yeah.
effects are yellow. So
Oh,
I would-
you know
I
what?
am thinking about the guy who does
If
coins
that's your
around.
pick, I think we'll allow it because he has like a few different colors going on.
Okay, yes. Then in that case, my pick will be Mr. RNG Gambler himself, my spirit animal, Aventurine.
let's go.
It's time to
Sweethearts.
bust. It's
also,
time
I
to
do want to
bust.
Time to bust.
clarify from some like choices that I'm seeing in chat. Do they have to be playable characters?
Ideally, yes.
Oh,
Okay. I was gonna
So
say
we're not
'cause
going
chat was saying
NPCs.
chat was saying Nanook, and I was like,
Yeah,
that
I
actually would have been
was
crazy
thinking
big.
Yo, that's
Come on,
insane.
Nanook!
She's going. She's
Insane!
the power creep.
Yeah,
Would be too
crazy.
crazy.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
it is my pick first for the third round. We're gonna remove yellow. Let's see what our third color is.
Wait, do I not get the color pick?
No, you get it. Sorry. No, that's right. You start the third.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Going cloud.
Hey, my bad.
Carlos,
I
I'm making
you.
a scam. Carlos,
How did
Carlos,
it
the
happen?
interest
Green.
Yeah.
Green.
Oh my god, but even green is
Ooh.
okay. But oh my god, he's not play. I immediately thought of Anaxa, but he's not
Oh
playable
my
yet.
god, wait.
I'll
I mean,
allow
he's
it.
going to be playable.
I'll allow it.
I first thought of Sue, but Sue's not playable in Honkai Impacted. But yeah, I'm going with Anaxa. Oh wait, pause. Is Anaxa super strong? We don't even know too much because like his voice is not out yet.
Yeah.
Pause.
But doesn't matter, he's hot.
Yeah, he's hot though. He be slaying. He served.
He did serve.
What else? Green. Venti? Venti's an Archon.
Venti's an Archon.
Oh, that is true.
Green.
Yeah.
Vita Songxue. You know what? Instead of Anaxa, I'm going with Vita. Yeah. Vita from
Vita.
Honkai Impacted. Whoa, all my
Okay.
picks are Honkai Impacted.
Vita's
I mean,
actually
you play to
a
your strengths. Play to your
crazy,
strengths.
crazy pull.
Yeah, it's just super
Yeah.
strong though, so. Alright.
Yeah, very much so.
Going with Vita.
I wanted to pull up an HI3 character. And let me ask you guys as an assist, because I can reference these two about it. How strong is Mobius?
No, not strong at all. She's trash, actually. Yeah,
trash?
she's
Oh.
trash. You do not want Mobius. Let me tell
Okay,
you.
no
So
Mobius.
bad, so bad.
No Mobius. Never mind. I'm gonna stick,
I
I'm gonna
wonder
stick to
what
I know.
Ezreal's pick was. I mean, she's pretty strong. It's definitely one of the flame chasers.
We're going.
Wrong. Misinformation.
I don't know. It seems like Az kind
What a
of wanted it. I
wonderful
don't know. I'm
So what do you
seeing
mean?
your
No,
eyes.
Az was trying to help you by informing you that
Yeah.
she's trash, you know?
I'm trying to have you have a good team, a strong team.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
pick it.
Canonically strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like infinite.
Unironically, she
Ouroboros.
is very strong.
She's really
yeah.
smart as well, not just strong. She's like high intellectual being.
One of the
I
highest IQs.
mean, do I
She's
want to go with
strong.
with someone who's high intellect or someone who could know all I'm picking Nahida,
Oh.
the Dendro
Oh.
Archon.
Dendro
for my
Archon
third pick,
daughter.
baby.
Okay.
It's in my chat as well.
Daughter
We're like
herself.
Nahida. Whoa, you guys are like a lot of strong ones.
Okay.
Alright,
You know
H.
what? I'm gonna continue down my path of characters that I simp for,
And
and I'll hate them.
Oh, El
Oh, I hate them.
Good
Great.
pick. Good pick.
We're aura farming out here.
Yeah. Instead of power or farm.
It's a bunch of tired. Wait, I just realized all my characters are tired. They're all tired of everything.
The sleepy team.
Yeah, true.
love it.
Lost and tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think we've already. I
I
think we know
wonder-
who I'm gonna pick here.
Is there a snake?
I am going to also lock in Mobius.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Oh wait, now this goes to
comes
you.
down to this, folks. And it goes to me now. Officially. Folks, the last color we're going to be drawing here is...
Red?
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes! Yes! Sorry.
I'm picking lighter. I'm picking lighter, man. I'm picking lighter, bro.
Targeted.
Oh, I know what I'm picking already.
Okay. No, I'm nice. I'll play nice. There's a lot of good red characters.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I have my pick.
There's a lot of good red characters. Now, you could go to HSR for some strong picks. There are so many HI3 picks. Flame Scion. Who's the other red one? There was another red one, but I'll save it for those two. Because at this point we're kind of already on a theme. I haven't mixed it up at all.
I haven't mixed it up as well.
I'm gonna go mono Genshin team here. We're gonna pick up
Ooh.
the strongest, arguably the strongest Genshin character to date. And that is the Pyro Archon.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Mav-
I thought you were gonna say Clee. Clee's
The
the
real
Bennett! My true Pyro Archon.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give you like
Yeah.
what age is gonna pick now. I think I have an idea.
I have a conflict. There's two characters that I currently, I'm always just down atrocious for.
It's like
Between
recent king.
Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail. So,
Oh, I think I
what
know.
direction should I go?
Your king.
I don't know.
Forecast from Kremnos.
Do I
Yeah.
go for the King of Crastrum Kremnos or do I go for the King of the Ring?
No, let's go.
Oh, it's so hard. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to RNG. Coin flip.
Coin
Because
flip.
Oh, let's go.
I
Coin
can't choose
flip.
between my husbands, so lighter heads.
I mean,
Uh,
if they're both your husband, and just to speak to the competition before you do, we are looking for the strongest team.
Oh,
They're
true.
the strongest in my heart.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He's the undefeated champion,
True.
though. You see, he's undefeated.
Undefeated,
Josh. You don't
unrivaled.
Fair,
understand.
fair. He hasn't been defeated yet. You're right.
He has yet to lose, so
Hmm.
Gods.
Fair enough. Coin flip
He
it.
could probably take him.
In a fight, right?
In a fight.
Yeah.
In a fight,
Yeah,
right?
of course. Yeah, because we're looking for the strongest in a fight right now, right? You know what? I've decided. Going by that logic, let's have some variety in my game. Okay? I love Zenless Zone Zero. It's my favorite game, so of course we have to have some representation. The undefeated champion, Lighter.
Amazing. Locked in.
Okay.
I feel
Ass.
terrible that literally none of my characters were from the Zenless universe. But since we're going, because we're going like lore strength, right? Like not just like in game
we're going
strength.
mechanic, like also
undefeated.
kind of lore ties in with like how strong they are.
Oh,
in game,
okay.
But like
okay.
we'll go like overall like power here.
Okay, I was
like-
thinking lore power like the entire time.
Yeah.
But with that said, there's one red character that we have seen go toe to toe with someone as strong as Vita. Now they were both playing with each other, but I'm actually
shit!
going to choose Sparkle.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. Oh, all right. I totally thought that
Okay.
you were talking about like that 1.5 part. I thought you were gonna choose Kiana, but okay, all right. Because
Oh,
Kiana's
yeah,
my
no,
pick.
no,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Sparkle.
I
Who's-
saw that Sparkle battle.
Yeah, the Sparkle battle. Yeah, confrontation. Yeah, the PV.
That
It was
went
so good.
hard.
Okay, I've already mentioned the teaser of what I'm gonna pick, right? So red, I thought of Kiana's latest new battlesuit called Padam, Wishing Star. Kiana, it's like filled with red, white. It's post finality like as well, so she's just like really strong. Kiana, like she's super strong. So in terms of lore, it's like, you know, an absolute pick. It's just I feel bad because I am mono Honkai Impactor right now, and this is a proxy podcast. I'm not that I don't have any. There's no Honkai Stario, Zenless Genshin contribution. Ideally, it would be like nice to have all four, but I'm going with mono Honkai Impactor.
There we go.
Do it. I was gonna
You're
say I'm the
right, too.
Zenless guy, and I have no Zenless characters on my roster. So
I have all
Yeah,
Genshin
am I the
characters,
only
God
one with a
forbid,
Zenless
so-
character?
yeah, I
Well,
think so.
it's because canonically, I think Zenless Zone Zeros don't really go to like a cop doesn't go toe to toe with a
Yeah,
being.
put Seth up against
Listen,
Vito, or
he's
Seth up
undefeated.
against.
He's undefeated, guys.
But he's
he has
undefeated,
never
exactly.
been defeated
That's true.
before.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, we have the Void Hunters, but we haven't like
Miyabi.
actually seen their
Right,
full strength
right.
yet. And the only playable one is Miyabi, which like still gets no diffed by anyone from HI3. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. But let us know down in the comments who you think won the draft battle. There you go, Sky. All right.
Right.
Wait, you should give
Yeah.
a repeat of everyone's teams. So
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
in
have a
post. In
refresher.
post. But,
Oh, in post.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
in
okay.
post. In post. In post.
I see.
But,
Trying to shorten the podcast down. I get it. I get it.
Alright,
got it,
alright. Gotta get those cuts in.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're kind of towards the tail end of the podcast, now's a little bit more time for like more like Q&A questions, open-ended, like extra conversations that we'd like to kind of touch upon that we didn't really in the first half. So any questions, I guess, to kick us off from chat, or do you guys have any other topics you guys want to bring up? Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, that was a burp there.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I don't think I have any questions, but yeah, chat if you have any questions.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna change my window. You guys might have to bring me back up.
Yeah, I'm just rearranging that.
Oh yeah, you're good.
It's like
Oh, I didn't even realize time
How?
passed so fast. It's really.
I know. Whoa, it's been 3 hours. What the?
Yeah, I know it's.
yeah, 2 hours 30 minutes on my little recorder. Whew.
I
Guys,
instantly
my
did not
YouTube
feel-
chat saying CODLA sweep.
Yo!
Yeah.
Honkai domination!
Yeah,
Honkai
it is true.
Kona sweeping here.
He's
I-
undefeated, guys.
But he's undefeated though,
That's the only
sniper.
defense I have. He's undefeated.
Until.
I'll hate that would do anything to get off work early.
True.
Real.
You do have Archeron though. You do have Archeron. And
Yeah, and I have an Emanator
She
and
has
then
an
Aventurine,
Emanator.
who is literally the luck god, okay?
Exactly.
He never
That is
loses.
true.
There you go.
yeah,
There you go.
actually
Never
Ace has like
loses.
the luck and the undefeated
Yeah,
champion.
you chose the Gacha.
Yeah, yeah.
The Gacha team.
I just have Sesame Lex, so
And that's super powerful
Listen,
as well.
That's the most powerful of all.
That is
Exactly.
powerful. Yeah.
it's very
Come
powerful.
on now.
Among all Hoyo games, whose moon is the most weird?
The most weird.
don't know
Well,
about Honkai
that's a
Star.
crazy
Hey,
question
Genshin?
because like Genshin has like just more moons.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just
exactly.
announced extra moons, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think ZZZ's moon is probably the second weirdest, just because we have no
Yeah.
idea what's actually happening up there.
Mm.
Because like,
Yeah.
there's nothing crazy about the moon in HI3. I mean, it's very very important lore-wise, but
Yeah,
like,
for
it is
sure.
just a moon with Honkai on it.
Yeah,
Kiana.
and
So-
ironically, Honkai Star Rail, the one in space, we haven't really seen any moons.
Seen any
yet.
moons? Yeah.
Many significant moons, so.
The one game that we could actively go to moons, as much as they love to go to moons, and we have not been to one yet.
Yeah. I would say
Yeah,
Genshin. Yeah.
'cause-
In terms of
Yeah,
like
because the
weird
Genshin ones
moons.
are like, do we even know if they're real or not, right? There's so much, there's so
Right.
many the theories into that. Where is the sky even real?
Mm,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
who knows what's going on beyond those moons that we see in the sky?
And they had like the web
Oh,
event
I-
recently as well.
Oh yeah, the web event. Yeah.
Mm.
Someone said any chances for collabs outside the podcast, regardless if it's Hoyo related or not. Funny enough.
Never,
Ew.
never. Why would I
We
game with these
You know what?
guys?
Actually,
yeah,
no.
I know,
hate
for
all
real.
of these people. I was dragged here by force. Okay, this is a
Yeah.
hostage situation.
You've been acting this whole time.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
ridiculous. But yeah, we actually did one yesterday. We did a repo collab, with a bunch of people. So you can check that out. I think it's literally on all of our channels, except Kodla's. I'm so sorry.
I've been seeing
not
so
to
many
leave you
people.
out here.
No worries about it.
Dumb.
I think it's a new game. I've been seeing so many people play it.
Yeah, it was actually incredibly fun. It was really good.
Repo.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a co-op thing. It
you
reminds me
played,
of like the other co-op horror game that came out a few months ago as
Lethal
well.
Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, super down to like serious answer.
Yes, yeah. That was
We
really
are, we are
fun.
trying to
Anytime.
set something up. I'm reaching out to more people about it. These two know what I'm talking about. That'll probably like late April, if I can get it up fast enough. But we'll see.
That one I do actually know about.
Yeah.
Kodla, did you see what happened at the end of the last podcast?
No, what happened?
At the end of the last podcast, Josh was like, Vanity, why don't you introduce our next guest? And I was like, who was our next guest? I was like, because there was in the chat, it was Josh asked like about having you on, and I was like, oh yeah, that'd be epic. Like reach out through, because I'm setting up a Zenless collab.
Yeah.
And
game
and
show.
you're in that server, and I was like, you could reach out through that. And then I didn't know that there was anything past that message, and so I was like, who are we having on? And then Josh was like, we're having zKodla on.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's why. That's why you're like. Oh, they're like. Oh, now I know who's going on. I actually know that. That's why I was just like, okay, why is this inside joke? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
So understandable.
Nikala, it's because Az actually hates you.
yeah. I've never
for
watched your
drama, about to
content.
start.
Yeah.
Like, I actually like, as why not you introduce yourself? Okay, I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that after. I actually have no idea. Oh good.
Did Josh keep it in though? That's the real question.
Oh yeah.
It was no. This podcast goes out.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but did
It's
you
not
keep?
out
Do you
yet.
know if you
Oh,
kept
right,
it in or
right,
no?
right. Still
If you want me
in
to
the
keep it, in, it's a
process.
funny.
Well,
moment.
it is a funny moment. Like you don't. You could definitely keep it in for sure.
But yeah.
Bizarre Brigade is a fun co-op game too.
Oh,
The video
these
is
two are
going through
traumatized
time.
with it.
Yeah. To be fair though, my score shows 0 on it right now because they
Yeah, they
updated
reset
it.
it.
Update, yeah. the
And
update.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that my score says 0. So maybe me and H can go on and
you go, yeah.
get the highest
Oh,
score
goodness.
known to mankind, and
Oh,
we do
goodness, a repeat
another
incident.
10-hour stream of co-op high score.
This time, make sure to finish before 10
For
hours.
the 10
though.
hour.
Yes, yeah.
And no
Cool.
one's gonna play more than 10 hours, right? Nope.
Oh, definitely not.
How
No.
strange.
Isn't it more possible now with how the format is shaped?
For the
Oh.
mini games?
Not.
In
No, because they
Zenless?
changed the format of Bizarre Brigade.
Oh,
A
yeah,
little
But
bit.
they removed the
Yeah.
exploits.
Possible
So,
in terms of
feel-
what?
Right.
Like in terms of getting a higher score, or in terms of
No,
going
just like
longer?
of going that long.
Oh
going
yeah,
that
because they
many
added the
waves.
endless wave. Yeah, they added the endless wave
Right,
thing. So
okay.
technically,
Oh.
people can do it without like doing high strats. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they
Um,
might still have the overall arcade kick timer. Who
Yeah,
knows?
that is true. I don't know.
I
if
guess
they-
someone
if
has
they
to
do or
test it
not.
out for science. You know, let us know.
Let's go.
Let us know. Is the
Um,
timer still there, guys? 10 hours?
Someone said, "Do you think we'll get to see Trigger's eyes in her agent story?" I have no
Ooh.
idea. I think it would be really cool if we did, because I really want to see what they look like, and what kind of like scars she has from it. They promotional, or in the trailer, like in the dev stream when they showed that it was gonna be about when we like first met her, they did show a picture that like how they sometimes you get like a Polaroid picture, and it was of Trigger, but she was in like just a blindfold, and it was like she was in just normal like cloth
Ooh.
clothes.
Mhm,
So maybe there's a chance that when she opens up to us in this agent story, she kind of like shows us her eyes, because we have been getting some unbelievably gorgeous Zenless art pieces, like
Yes.
the Vivian
follow-
piece with the
yeah,
zoom in on her eye.
Mm.
Oh my god,
Icarus.
so like one of the coolest pieces of art like they've ever put out.
The fall of Aether.
And I will say I mentioned this on stream. Or not on stream, I tweeted it out. But I got a new like ultra wide monitor, and
I
I
saw-
went
Oh,
back
yeah.
and started like, because I saw the Zenless was optimized for it, and I was
sorry.
like, oh, what does it look like when I go through? The art is, I can actually see more detail and like the things in the art, because it is fully extended. It's
Yeah.
not just like stretched. It is
Yeah.
a bigger picture. So there's a lot of like just small stuff that you can find just in the
Yeah.
sides. Like for example, in Anby's agent mission, when you see them like all like binding into one in that one scene, it looks beautiful by itself, but in the ultra wide one you can actually see that the shot is actually shot through Anby's legs. Like you can see her legs like on the
Oh.
side, and it's like shot underneath her legs, which like
That's
you literally just
the
don't
con-
know that
yeah, the
if you're not
context.
on an
Oh my
ultra
God,
wide.
we're missing
Yeah.
out.
We're missing out.
I know,
Ish, we
it's
gotta
the-
get an
It's the
ultra
Blue
wide.
and difference.
I know.
Monitor dift. So yeah, I think when I can start
Man.
doing those stories, I might be doing, because right now I'm accidentally in the ultra wide. I started streaming in the ultra wide aspect ratio, which I
Ooh.
think is like okay. It's one of those things that I don't know if viewers are gonna like or not, because it has like bars on the top and bottom,
It's like a
and it's
cinema.
like kind of in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like literally like a cinema thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some test streams to see if they like it. But if they do, and I could stream with that, so that I could like capture that detail
Dude, your
from
immersion
like all the
is
extra
gonna
arts, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
be
gonna be
so-
so good.
I saw the
I feel like
tweet.
so many people just would never see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. I saw the tweet where you put out the one where I think Hugo was on the staircase, and then like there were
Yes.
like
Yeah.
I saw that,
There's a
I was
whole
like-
other like room. There's like a whole other painting on the right. Yeah.
I'm like,
And
And
what? You're
I
missing out.
didn't post. I don't think I posted this one on Twitter, but I posted a shit ton in my Discord. The funniest one is at the end of 1.4, when after Miyabi does the big slash and it's zooming out from like the boat being split, and then it cuts just to Sarah on the phone.
Yeah.
You get to see her early, because it's not just the comic strips. All of the cutscenes are also like fully like longer too. So when it zooms out from the
Oh.
boat being cut out, you just see Sarah
Oh.
chilling on the side on the phone, and then it cuts to her being on the main screen, and it's really really funny.
Wow, that's so
because you
cool.
do literally just get to see details that you wouldn't see normally.
But that's a whole ass new experience. You're playing Zenless Zone
I
Zero.
know. I know.
But the fact that they accounted for this for the ultra wide monitors
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
art, knowing that most players are not going to see that, but then
Like,
they still
minuscule amount of
obviously
players.
have
Easter
they
egg.
obviously have still put the thought into making like putting Sarah on the left, so you kind of see a tease of the next shot and how that cinematography would progress. That's crazy. I'm
Yeah.
ultra wide monitor.
Ultra Wide Monitor. Like, actually, legitimately, I kind of want you guys to pull up one picture and like show it to your chat. It is literally the image of Vivian doing the seeing the vision.
Oh, is it on
Yeah.
Discord? I
Because
see it.
I'm gonna grab it real quick and I'm gonna send it to
Yeah,
you.
and then
Let me,
post in
let me
the
get it.
Discord too.
Yeah. Because you do again get to see like more. You get to see more of her hand, like capturing her face. And it's just, oh my god, it looks so good. Let me actually grab it real quick.
You're gonna buy ultra wide monitors and use it portrait.
Okay, I'm sending it in the random play chat.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
So
For
that
two.
is the new ultra wide one, and the original one
Okay,
looks
let me
like
pull it up for chat.
there it is, there it
this.
Okay,
Wah.
let me.
What the?
Whoa. Okay, that is.
Oh my god,
yeah,
that's so HD.
that is so
Yeah,
HD.
yeah.
Holy shit. Let me quickly.
So
pull
that's
it up.
that's the for my chat. This is the Vivian
Let
one,
me show my chat.
and this is what it normally looks like.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in post, but just for my stream.
This is the normal one, and then this one is the
Oh, good lord.
HD.
But it's just cool because you get to see her other like finger, like it just I don't know, it
Yeah.
adds more to like her capturing her face.
It's so much more immersive, really. Wow.
Yeah, because you can imagine like what pose she's doing.
Yeah.
At that moment.
Oh, and then yeah, if you want to see the Ambi one that I was talking about, I think I did have it as well that I can send. Yeah, so here's the original, and then here is the one where you
I
get
feel I'm
to
gonna
see,
get
like,
mind
how
blown.
it's
Okay.
through,
Oh
like, how
my
you can see her
God.
legs on the side.
Okay,
So
I
good for my
am.
chat. This is normal.
Holy
And this is the
shit.
the
ultra
wide.
wide.
Oh yeah, the legs.
Yeah, the legs.
Which you just literally don't see at all in the original.
Let me show it to my chat.
Wow.
I don't know why it's not loading for this one.
It's probably if you're talking about like the ultra wide one, it's probably because it's it is a
It's
pretty
really
big
large.
file.
Yeah,
it is
okay,
a
so
very
the-
large, like high definition. I think it's a 4K image.
Yeah.
So.
Whoa. So this is the original one.
They're Anvi's legs. Anvi's the one man spreading.
To be
Yeah.
fair, it could not be that she's manspreading. It could be Anbi's on the left and Soldiers on the
Oh
right.
yeah.
Like it could be
could
both
Ooh,
of their
yeah,
legs.
yeah.
Their legs, yeah.
But even so, just the idea of viewing this scene between the two of them, who are kind of outside viewers of the entire incident, while still having that connection to them is just...
Yeah. It
feel- oh
adds
my
so
God.
much.
Yeah.
Every time I see a CG now, I'm gonna feel like I'm missing
I'm missing out. Thanks, Ash.
Can't I see what's on the
Yeah,
sidelines?
the FOMO.
I need to know what's the context. Yeah, now I'm gonna be like, I should totally get a ultra wide cam monitor.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's very nice.
Alright, I might have to go soon because I have an appointment at like.
Yeah, I
If
think
you
we're
need to go,
wrapping
you
up.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty much
No
wrapping
worries,
up with
no
some
worries.
Q&As or anything. And if anything, if we have more conversation to be had, of course, you're more than welcome to come back again.
Sorry, am I the
Please
only
do.
one that can't see Josh?
You have to
Oh,
put it
because
back up
Josh
again.
swapped.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Because
may
he
have-
opened
yeah.
the stream.
Yeah, you have to unclick the.
Oh my god! Oh my
The
god! This
view now
entire
is
time I was
bring
like,
it back up
holy shit! I low key thought literally in my chat it's like Josh is gone. Then I'm like, yeah, I think he's still setting up his cam.
Wait,
Oh
this
my
entire
goodness.
stream?
No, this entire stream. It's just
Oh,
like
no,
after
for-
you
for
took
the-
out
After the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wheel.
yeah, yeah,
The
So
wheel.
I legit thought like, okay, so I'm just like, okay, where's his cam? That's why I was like,
about
is
that,
it just
folks?
me? And then why do I have grid view? Okay, and then show non-video participants. Yep. Okay, perfect. We're back. Okay. Oh my goodness.
I'm back, everybody.
Okay, perfect. And then yeah, if you need to leave soon, we can do outros here because I
Yeah.
do
Yes,
need to
yes,
get
yes.
food anyway. I didn't get to.
It
eat
is late.
before we started.
It
I
is
am.
late.
I have been awake for many hours.
Oh yes, that too.
We're going crazy, chat. But, everybody, that is a wrap for this episode. Many more conversations to be had, but let us thank our amazing guest, zKodla. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh my
Yay.
goodness. Thank you guys
Would you like
so
to
much.
introduce yourself and, tell us where we can find you?
Okay. First, thank you guys so much for letting me be on your PROXY podcast. I have seen all of your content and it's been a pleasure to speak with all of you guys. I started off like at 7 a.m. pretty sleepy, honestly. legit, I was like a bit like yawning a bit. I was like, okay, but I'm really super excited to speak with you guys in this podcast. So I'm gonna let the hype and excitement, like, you know, I'm not gonna drink coffee because I have to go toilet after coffee, so I don't go toilet. so I was like, okay, let's go. And then when the podcast started, like, I just feel I think I'm in like this adrenaline mode, like the excitement of like chatting with you guys, that I don't feel the eepiness anymore. I was low-key scared, that's why I wanted to sleep early so that I can be awake and fresh. But yeah, I didn't even realize how fast time passed speaking with you guys.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Super smooth. Really, really fun talking to you guys. And you can find me at zKodla, zKodla, on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch, but I don't really stream there. And I'm also on Twitter. I also have Bilibili, but I'm not very... Bilibili is like something else. But yeah, those are my handles. Yay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to Josh.
Thank you for being
H,
here.
Ezreal.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
I need you to teach us the ways of Bilibili off stream because you know we gotta reach
free.
the international audience. We gotta
Feel
go
free.
worldwide with the podcast.
It's
so.
actually not
Yeah,
as daunting as it seems, honestly. That there is a test that you have to take. There's like a 60 question
that
MC.
test
There's
was
a
so
test?
crazy. Yeah, when I found that out when I was making my account, because I didn't know a lot of my content is being put on Bilibili, and like it's they're so sweet. The Bilibili site, like I wish I could interact with them like more, but
I
when
see
I
your
saw
videos
that,
on
I was
Bilibili,
like,
by the way. Sometimes, right, like
Oh,
I
do
see
you?
your videos beforehand I go on YouTube because I'm like, okay, I want to check like my own videos, and then I see your video being recommended. I'm like, oh, Astrid has already done this. Then I just click on that. So I watched the Bilibili version. Then only I like go back to YouTube.
That's amazing. Yeah, and all the comments and all the Bilibili ones they're so sweet. I love them so much. And yeah, I was like, I need to make an account because I want to comment and I want to be like, thank you guys for like doing this. And when it was like, you have to do a test. And unfortunately, when the test was happening, I don't know if it was a bug on my end, but when I would answer the question, it wouldn't change the question box. So it would
it
only
gets kinda
change
buggy.
the answer. So I
Bilibili.
couldn't like translate the questions. So I had to do like the auto shitty Google Translate versions of the answers, and I had to guess. And it was like you had to get like a 70% out of a 100 question like quiz.
Yeah.
And so
it's quite
I
high.
did that. And then I think it's after you like answer like 35 or 40 correctly, then you can just like skip the rest of the test. And so I did that. Yeah, like once you get a passing score, you can just like call it, and you can just like submit it, and you can like call it there. But yeah,
questions are
Bilibili
these?
is great. I don't know.
Study?
It is basically.
I didn't study. I just guessed.
I don't really remember what's the questions, honestly, but I remember it going like you know, it just wants to see whether you are human. Yeah. The questions are like
I'm human. I just can't read.
it's like just think captcha verifications but on crack. Yeah, and it's like a legit examination.
Yeah, okay. for
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
But yeah, just hit me up if you guys wanna go on Bilibili. I think H, your videos are also on there. I think so.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Yes,
legit.
yeah,
I'm
they
not
are.
even
I've seen
joking.
them on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Oh my gosh, I need
I
to
think
go.
it was Wuthering
I need to
Waves,
go
if I'm not mistaken.
No,
And
I
Zenless.
think I've been on like once or twice before. I think I took a look, and then when some of my Star Rail stuff was popping up way back when, but it's been a long time. So, oh, I know my reverse videos, my reverse 1999 videos. I remember going through some of the comments, and people were so sweet.
Yeah.
But well, I need to get back on that.
Bilibili is daunting, but
I need to take a
honestly,
look.
it's not too difficult. Beyond the MCQ,
okay.
yeah, it should be fine. Just hit me up. It's actually pretty easy. I'm super happy and would be glad to help you guys. Don't be shy.
Yeah,
Amazing.
definitely that.
As
Yes, my name is Azrael Vanity. You can find me on YouTube and Twitch. I stream Zenless and Zenless lore and soon Variety for real. And yeah, I do have a Bilibili account. So if you do search for Azrael Vanity, it should come up. I'm going to try and figure out a way to actually like post stuff on there eventually. I don't know when or how I'll be able to do that, but yeah, you can check me out mostly on YouTube. I think it's my biggest following there. And then yeah, thank you again for Kodla for coming on, because I have wanted to chat with you for a long time. I have watched your content for a long time, and your clips are so funny on Twitter. Like your out of
Oh, yeah, I
content where
saw
you just
some
like
of them earlier.
scream. Yeah, like your reaction
Earlier
clips are
with the
so
acronym.
funny. Yeah,
Thank
it's so
you.
good.
I'm
I
trying to
love every
find
single time.
your username on Bilibili, but
Oh, on
I'm just
Bilibili?
getting all your the translated Bilibili CN
Oh, the videos.
videos.
Here, let me
yeah.
see if I can.
But all good, all good. Yeah, I'm just like letting you know. I don't know. I think sometimes, yeah, Bilibili is just a little bit odd. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos.
Thank you for making them.
Age.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Age. AGEKK on most platforms. And yeah, I also do gacha content, obviously. Play lots of Zenless, Wuthering Waves recently, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999. Reverse mention, of course. And yeah, sometimes I make singing covers too. I really enjoy those. Want to make more of those as well.
I
And
saw the Wuwa one.
started branching out with some variety. So hopefully, we can do more collabs of other games in the future too, since they're so much fun. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I was gonna say thank you for having me.
We will never have you again.
Is this?
You're on the
final?
crew.
But yeah, thank you for so much for coming, Kodla. It was so much fun to talk.
Thank you for having me.
All of you guys.
Yeah, to round us off, hey folks, it's your boy Josh, the host with the most. You guys can catch me on the all platforms, same name usually. Maybe I added one somewhere on Twitter, but yeah, hey, J-Shu everywhere. We do a lot of combat and variety Zenless Zone Zero content. I've been a little bit quiet this month, but next month I do have some bigger projects and some different variety what you might call it, series. There we go, series planned. So yeah, stay on the
Happy
lookout.
partner anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
yes,
anniversary.
yes.
One
Go
more
to-
year around the sun.
Age okay?
I'm very, very
Sorry, I choked
Fell
on my
over.
saliva.
grateful.
I was so excited about your partnerversary,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Happy partnerversary.
Thank you. And then just as a little bit of shill for the Proxy podcast, make sure you guys like us over on YouTube. If you guys are on Spotify, make sure you guys rate us 5 stars and please leave some comments on the videos. We need more comments. All right, next time I gotta see more comments so we can read them out on the podcast. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much, and we look to expand very, very soon. So just keep an eye out on more platforms. Other than that, thank you so much for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Toodles.
Bye-bye!
Bye bye.
All right,
time.
gamers. All right, gamers.
That was so
And
good.
that
Amazing.
will wrap it
You're
up.
so professional.
I know. Super professional. I had to
Okay.
host last time. I was stuttering. Like, there was no tomorrow. I kept forgetting
Yeah,
what
sometimes
to
you can
say.
just
I'm
make
so
it quick
sorry.
and easy.
I'm so sorry, Josh, for having to edit the disaster that was me attempting to
Oh
post
no,
last
honestly,
time.
it was pretty good. It's pretty good. So I just
Are
need
you?
to-
How rough was the lore one? I know you literally sent a message about it.
I've cut it up. I like
Ooh.
projectedly need around like 3-4 more hours to edit. Just because I gotta grab like a bunch of different clips and stuff for the
Yeah.
YouTube visual side, but it's not even that bad. And as I say, but
Josh
yeah.
putting in work.
I trust me. I know
the
how long it
grind.
can take to edit podcasts.
Exactly.
you
Oh.
think it wouldn't take that long? It's like maybe a
No,
couple hours
yeah,
on
yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
but like whatever time the podcast is, double it.
Double it.
That's how
God.
long it takes.
Yeah.
How long was ours? Like 3-ish?
Ours is
It
3
seems-
hours, so then like I usually cut it down to like an hour and a half ish.
Oh my goodness.
The Lord podcast will probably be around 2 hours, so this one might be around an hour and a half, to be
I
honest.
can only
if
imagine lore podcast. Yeah.
The Lord podcast, yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was really, really good. It was
I can
covered
imagine the
so
amount of
much.
like the density of the
Yeah.
conversation.
My brain was cooked after. Yeah.
You should have seen me though. You should have seen me. I was like, I was doing like
Yeah,
different
the entire
emotes. I was pulling out like, ooh, okay, and I was pulling out different
Yeah.
emotes to stay engaged.
Our bad.
it was a
It
good
is
conversation.
funny going back and looking at it because it's like it literally starts with the normal Zenless lore, and then you like skip forward, and it's me and Ashkai talking about like light waves and how it affects ether, and like how the ether nuclear weapons into the old civilization, and
Oh my
if
God.
ether
I just sit
data
here
can
like,
read human
whoa.
data.
Like-
Yeah.
Naruto.
Holy shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you guys
What's
so
up?
much. I really
course.
didn't even realize like how fast time passed. been a super pleasure hanging out with you guys. But I do have to prepare myself. I have an appointment in an
No,
hour.
you go.
so-
You
No,
go.
no
Yeah,
worries,
you go.
no
Don't let us
worries
keep
at
you.
all.
Don't let us keep you. You go.
Please reach out to
Thank
me
you
if
so
you
much.
guys need anything. I'm super excited and happy, and I'll be fine with like joining in another podcast in the future if you guys want to. So yeah, thank you guys.
100%.
Bye bye.
Perfect. Have a good rest of your day.
podcast. More events, more
Yeah.
collabs.
Thank
Have
you
a good
guys.
appointment.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm still streaming on. Oh shit. Okay, wait. I'm so happy. Oh, okay, wait. Give me a second. Now I need to go back to my. Where was it? Almost forgot I was streaming here. Thank you guys so much. I can't find my camera. Oh wait, no, this is the. Alright. Sorry, I have to do some configurations on this. Where is my chat? Oh, here, okay. Wow, that was so. I love all of them so much. I love Josh. I love H. I love Astro. They are so fun to talk to. They're so fun to talk to. Low key, not gonna lie, I was like nervous as a heck because like I watched these people, and I'm like, okay, I gotta talk to them tomorrow. Watching and talking and actually interacting with people that you watch online is like totally different things, and I don't really get to like interact with them that much also off. So this is like one of the rare occasions where like we speak and like I wouldn't say I'm like super introverted, but I get shy very easily, especially in real life. So wow, they're so warm. They're really, I don't know. It was about a nice podcast to be in. Didn't feel at all awkward. Like of course there was some like dead hours, like dead time where you know you wait for the next topic. You wait for Josh to bring up the next topic. But other than that, right, I felt so at home. Like I could really just when I was talking about my experience in Shanghai, that like there was so, I think it's like what is that called? Like in TikTok, it's amazing speaking with people that like have they have like a lot of reactions when you talk to them. They're like I don't know what, like positive reaction or something, like active reaction. Yeah, active reaction listeners where they're like they don't just they're like oh my god, yo, and like they're doing so much, and like it makes me feel more at home. It makes me feel so comfortable with talking about like my experience instead of like actually like, you know, hi everyone, this is my slide and today I will be talking about me being in Shanghai and how I met Dawei in a very speech manner. It's more of like we're chatting, we're in a local kopitiam, local cafe, and I have like a cup of coffee, we're just chit-chatting. Yeah, you're just friends catching up with each other. Exactly. You're super chill. Really, and sometimes I feel like I was a little bit like awkward, just a tiny bit awkward. They weren't awkward at all, it was me. But yeah, reactive friends are my safe space. Love y'all, reactive friends. Remember to get some good rest. Yes, I do have to get some good rest. I slept around 3, and I woke up around like 7, so 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually I didn't sleep around 3, like 3:30. Yeah, like 3 hours 30 minutes I slept. So subs. Oh, I think I missed it. Thank you so much for the subs. Oh no, where's my decorations? Okay. Yeah, I do have to run. I need to leave my house at like 11:30 because the area that we are driving to is like 30 minutes away. The spa. So I will get a really nice massage, a nice ease up my bones, my muscles. You seem chill around there, which was nice. Yeah, you did great. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, H. It's 11 already. Yes, it is 11. Podcast was great. Thank you. Upon my time, she will definitely sleep. Exactly. I'ma be sleeping in the spa. I'm literally going to be like, I'm here. Thank you so much. And then my mom's gonna like enjoy as well. Let me quickly. Might be the official member. I wouldn't mind. The thing is, right, like it's so nice speaking with them that I'm really like enticed, and like I you know, I don't want to ask for too much, right? Like I wanna episode 7, episode 8. I don't mind. It's just that the time zone differences is kind of like the one that is biting. What kind of idiom is this? Biting the dust here. The one that's really calling the shots, because yeah, waking up around 7-ish, maybe like multiple times in like a month, like I don't know, like the frequency, right, of the podcast, it will be a bit difficult. So like once in a while is fine. Yeah, the time zone is like 12 hours difference. And mentioned Canada, right? So I'm aware, yeah, Canada is like 12-hour difference, even North America, because the workplace I'm working is actually from Canada, so very aware of like that time. But I work in Malaysia hours, so in any case where the podcast is on a weekday, I won't be able to go on it, because by the time like it reaches like 9 o'clock, I will have to start work, which is because like 9 a.m. and then 9 p.m. their side. So my mom's gonna leave because I'm sleeping I'm like bleh. Thank you so much, by the way, Age, for subscribe. Thank you. It's been so good. I've been checking out like her content ever since like I think 3 to 4 months ago when it popped up on my recommendations, and I've always been following Azrael, and I interacted with Josh on Twitter where we first like got to know each other. I think he didn't mention, but I think I might be wrong. He's Malaysian. He's actually from Malaysia. Then he migrated to America. I think so, because that's how he introduced himself to me on Twitter. That's how I met him. So yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, being able to just chat with them very casually like that. So happy that they got me on, and yeah, and so happy that you guys are here too. Holy shit! It is literally the AMs. I don't know how y'all are. Because you guys are normally used to my night owl time zones. Should have told them about the thank you Honkai Impact story. I should have. I hope they saw who and me already. Okay, the epiness is settling in again. The epiness is settling in, so let me play the EP song. Alright guys, so make sure to check out the links, the usernames that I have on the description. So I have Azrael, Vanity, I have Age, I have Josh as well, all 3 of them. Make sure to drop them a sub and check out the official podcast when Josh releases it. But I wanted to say something after that about oh yeah, he's gonna, yeah. You gotta comment on that and let the comment section know who is gonna be the strongest team that won. So I think I already kind of like forgot my own team. Let me think. Yeah, it's purple first, so I took Hershov Origin, Diancora Yellow, and then Vita, and the 4th one was Badam Kiana versus the other characters that they chose. I think I remember one of each. So Age had Acheron, Aventurine, Lighter. I don't remember the last one. Shit. Azrael had Castris, Mobius, and I kind of don't remember. I don't remember the others as well. Dang it. And then Josh has Cloran, Navia, Nahida. For some reason, I can't remember the last one. I don't know why. Oh, Malvuika. Yes. And then was it, what did Age choose for red? I can't remember. Is it light? No. And I can't remember for Azrael's as well. Oh my god, it's the epiness kicking in. Legit. I think Lighter was yellow, wasn't it? Lighter was yellow for her. The red one was not. Was not like the red. What was the red one for Azrael's? You know what? It is what it is. I think. I seriously can't remember. I don't know why. Yeah, EP. Wait, then what was yellow for her? Aventurine. Oh, it was Aventurine. So then what am I missing for Age actually? Acheron, Aventurine, and then Lighter. Because the red is the last one, right? Let me go quickly check. Because if you give me the color, maybe I might remember. Alright, so green. It was purple, yellow, green, right? Okay, I think I'm missing green for Age. Oh, what was green? Oh, I'll hate them. Yes, I'll hate them. So Age was Acheron, I'll hate them. Aventurine, Acheron. And then what was the green one for Vanity? I can't. Oh, Mobius. Yeah, Mobius. I can't remember the red one for his though. Oh, dang it. Oh, Sparkle. Because I remember he said something like Honkai Impact. He's like the one that fought with Vita with like, head to head. And I was like, okay, I was thinking about part 1.5 where Kiana did the ching. She did like the shot, right, at Sa. Okay, then yeah, Sparkle. Yeah, that was like, okay, Sparkle confrontation. Yeah, Sparkle. Yeah, exactly. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Who's gonna win? Is it like a sweep? Is it a Honkai Impacted sweep here? Or is it gonna be Nahida, Navia, Cloran, Malvika team? Or is it Acheron, Adventuring, Alhatem, Lighter team? Or was it Ezreal's, Castris, Mobius, Sparkle? And now I can't remember the yellow one. See, I don't know why it's like my brain, I cannot remember. Like I literally said it like a few minutes ago. Vita sweep. Nah, sweep, you chose literal goddesses. The thing is, right, but like Acheron though, like Ash made a good point in the sense that like she has the luck team, you know what I mean? She has literally the Emanator of Nihility. She has the best luck ever Adventuring. I think. Let me quickly just take a look again what it was. It was the yellow, right, that I'm missing out for Astro. Anyways, I said it just now. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section for that video, and I will see you guys. It's already 11:11. I have to go now. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Let me go quickly check. Okay, we are good. Yes. Bye-bye. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see y'all. Right, so today I need to catch up on sleep. So I won't be able to stream Cantarella's story. We'll do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Bye-bye, Ashbell. See you, Alex. Bye, Kizukun. Bye-bye, Mark. See you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it, Yozora. Bye-bye, Night. See you. Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy your weekend and have a good rest. Thank you for hanging out in my first podcast in a long time. It's been so long since I went on the podcast. So, bye-bye. Have a enjoyable time when you guys check this out. And bye-bye.